Yeah. Okay. We're live. Supposedly. Yep. I'm going to start every session like that, pretty much.
Oh,
we're live, supposedly.
I don't know if I count as alive.
Not alive, live.
Yeah, there is a difference.
Alright, so last we left off, y'all had gotten back to port.
Yes.
And commissioned a whole bunch of shit.
We're back at port, consuming fortified wine.
So we know what the bunny's doing.
I'm joking about port, but sure.
Excellent type of wine.
The bunny's getting drunk and eating carrot tops.
Can you imagine the Bunbarian actually doing anything elegant?
No.
Yes. Yes, I can.
Intentionally?
Yes, caveat.
Walking with Ferrix in her throne. That's elegant, because Ferrix is nothing but elegant.
Not what I was thinking, but possibly. Yes, but caveat, it would be instigated by Eus.
Yes. You're going to sit there, drink that with one hand.
Drink it
And
like a
not
proper lady.
And not shoot it like it's a shot.
Wait, should I get a second one? Having already done so.
While they're doing their shit, that's when I'm off on my escapades, which we've already recorded.
Recorded and dealt with.
Yeah. So there's just times while we're on our, tiny just vacation that we're on that I'm just not there.
Well, we're
For
waiting
several
for
hours at a
commissions.
time.
Or even a day.
Or even a day. I'm just gone. And y'all have no idea where I'm at.
I'm currently hiding the dowry from dowry negotiations.
Oh, those have been dealt with long.
I know, but I'm hiding because I don't want to think about having to be tied down. We discussed this. It's
Yes.
not a thing. But
she feels it.
Yes.
Oh, she's very, very upset with her family about it. But at the same time, she adores Eus.
So she's conflicted.
Very.
I am going to...
Flopsy is just the annoying little brother.
Who's finally no longer focused on me.
By the way, on the back of my character sheet, I apparently had notated at some point that Shea is the Harengon word for horny, and I had no idea why or how I came up with that. I just found it on the back of my character sheet. Not Flopsy's character sheet, Mackenzie's.
Not surprised.
So Mackenzie suddenly gains the character trait of horny.
That's like, what, Klingon sex?
I have no idea.
Oh, no. We're going with Barbarella.
Oh, Jane Fonda? The thing about Klingons is apparently if you break a scapula, it's good luck for the marriage. If you break a scapula on the wedding night.
That sounds...
I don't know if you two would know Barbarella.
I don't.
It's a Jane Fonda movie
It's
from
an old movie from
fucking
the 80s, 70s.
70s.
And the way they have sex is they take a pill and hold hands. It's purely a mental thing.
That kind of like Demolition Man, where you put on a helmet.
Kind of. It's like she discovers, like, old school sex. And it becomes a fad that takes over the universe.
Alrighty then.
I approve.
Okay, so
Did they tell you I found this?
No?
I
yeah,
don't know where that was.
Well, considering you just pulled it from there.
he was in his
It
bag
was
the whole fucking time.
Buried at the very bottom of the bag, shoved into a corner. The only reason I found it was I was digging through the bag
And you
my
bumped it.
fucking pinky grazed it. Oh, what the fuck was that? Took everything out, shook the bag,
Yeah.
and it fell out.
Where is the... Wait a minute. My notebook. My, fun notebook. I have to calculate totals.
That one.
Thank you.
For accounts.
Yeah.
Yes.
She has to be an accountant now.
Yeah.
Well, we're expensive.
It's okay, we have the funds.
I just thrust money into the air and hope it's enough.
And usually it's too much.
Or not enough.
No. And most of the time it's nowhere near enough unless y'all are at an inn.
Right.
just
And
say-
it's way too much.
And then it's way too much.
It has never been even remotely accurate.
No.
Sometimes it works. She thrusts up enough. She gets some back. It works.
And sometimes she throws a bunch and they're like, no, I need more. And she
So then
throws
she goes
more.
and finds her. If he needs more, she just goes and finds her.
Yeah.
She takes care of him.
At least Mackenzie has figured out the system of
Yes.
I didn't pay enough, I go find the fairy.
Who is very good with money.
I mean, some of the coins are almost as big as you.
I can poof into being a normal sized.
Yes, but
Thing.
it's still funny that, like, you come in and they're like, and then you're just like, oof.
So you're
Clunk.
poofing into dwarf size, but normal size is the coin. So when you're poofing into normal size, you're the size of a coin.
I'm gonna throw shit at you.
You're not wrong, though.
That is not the point here.
He is technically correct, and
He
that is a point.
but that is not the point.
But it is a point.
I didn't say it wasn't. I just said it was not
She goes from
the
small
point.
to dwarf, which doesn't help. Dwarves are 4 feet tall.
Actually, she goes to 5 feet.
I am 4.5 feet tall.
See?
4.5 inches, 4.5
Yeah.
feet.
Ferrix
Mine
is
has this
both
nice
the
back.
smallest and the tallest in the party, depending on the size she chooses to be that time.
3.5 feet tall. Because
Perfectly throne sized.
the original
4
one
foot
was
3.
3.5 pounds.
4'3" Dragonborn, which are typically like 6 foot
foot.
tall. I'm
can't-
short.
I can't do the same conversion with Sir Eus because he was 2.5 pounds, and that would be dangerous for him. Marrying Mackenzie. Did you guys? So you gave me the +7 thing, right? That which should bump me up to a 36 strength.
Yes.
Cool.
The belt.
Braid,
Yeah.
fried.
Yeah.
I understand
Because
that
it's-
entirely.
The only
It-
person that will really make any use out of it is you, as a strength-based character.
Mm-hmm.
I was at 12 hours of sleep for 4 days.
Ugh.
And then I slept 3 hours, woke up, went, I need more sleep. Laid there until I passed back out and slept another 8.
What is that?
What is what?
13 plus 13?
What's the number?
37?
36.
36?
36?
Minus 10 is 26. Divided by 2 is 13.
30 is a +10.
So,
So
32,
31,
34,
yeah, 32,
36. So 13.
Yeah, 13.
Congratulations, guys. This is the most money we've ever spent in one go.
Woo!
Spent over 800,000 coins.
Over half of that was my hammer.
Yes.
Actually, it evens out pretty well between you and me.
And I spent the
I spent
least.
460 something, didn't I?
Yep, and I actually, I spent 350. So you spent 429. I spent 350. He spent 71.
As usual, I'm the
71,000.
one that's spending the least amount of
Oh,
money.
okay. I thought it was going to be like 71 gold.
Yeah.
No, 71,000 because he started looking at enchantments today too.
Yes. Some of which I definitely don't need, but I'm taking anyway because I think they're funny.
Yeah, the rule of I go first.
Yep,
Fuck you.
the rule of I go first will persist.
I just got a +4 initiative. So the rule of Devin will go last will persist.
So
No,
did
it won't. Because my initiative just went up.
So did
I have advantage on initiative,
So do I.
and my dex bonus goes to initiative.
Okay, well, I don't have
Same.
advantage. But I do have a +26 to my initiative, not including my enchantments.
Fuck.
Fuck
Man, y'all are slow.
Fuck you.
How did I end up? How did that happen? You just like
I got a
tripled.
feat.
Yeah,
What
she-
feat?
Hold on. It's somewhere in here. It's not in these ones.
I'll just go ahead and add that +4.
I was bouncing my leg and I got kicked.
These are still enchantments. Here we go.
Apparently he did not appreciate me bouncing his head.
I got the alert enriched feat and first bloodletter.
What are those? Hessian?
Yeah. Top right, bottom left. No, you cannot get them because I want to have a chance of not going last. I'm tired of going last, damn
Sorry,
it.
but sloth.
Oh, and I still didn't get fucking aspect of sloth. But I got lucky.
Cannot be surprised by a conscious.
I finally got fucking lucky. How many times did I roll for that fucking feat?
Too many.
During your first term initiative. Oh my god! My first singular weapon attack is a crit!
Yes.
That's disgusting for me.
Which is why my minimum damage on my first turn is like 100 and something. No, I already calculated.
My annoyance should not be amusing to you.
204 is my minimum damage on my first
It
hit.
has nothing to do with that. It's what you said and my brain connected a dot.
I didn't hear it, and I'm not sure I can...
Zach finally caved.
Eric,
Get lucky.
go sit in the corner. Go sit in the corner. DM's in timeout.
Far away from me. Shoo. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
Flopsy.
That's not a corner.
That's good enough. I'm gonna be attacked by the dog anyway, so.
Good. Get him, Jackson. Oh my goodness.
Wait. Aww. I was good until the next sentence. Add con modifier to AC, and then goes, you cannot do this if you use con for unarmored defense. Damn.
Yep. No stacking.
Yeah, that's how my AC bumped up again.
Oh, I have no problem having a low AC. I have 450 hit points.
I'll have to mark.
I will
Okay.
take hits.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I was going to see if I could add Vicious to my weapon. Gain 2d6 damage, lose 1d6 hit points.
Every time he hits. He gets extra damage, but
But
he
it
takes
damages
damages every time he hits.
Was Vicious on... I thought it was on the thing. Yeah.
Can we
Right
roll
there.
for those 2 feats for me?
We haven't gone anywhere yet, so yeah.
We're in town. Go for
You're
it.
in
Roll.
town, roll. What is your AC damage?
28.
Joe, your AC hasn't changed, has it?
My AC is still 27.
Cool. Perceptions are still the same.
High as shit, yep.
Oh, wait. Okay. How do I...
8 with disadvantage because I have a tricorn hat.
Yes.
Yours should be 19 total.
60 something.
Yeah.
I'm asking about your perception.
Oh, 8. I thought we were doing the percentages for the thing.
No.
8 with
Your
disadvantage.
Your passive should be 19 with disadvantage, correct?
Oh, my passive you won't roll, so
Yes.
19.
So you're, yeah.
Okay, so wait. How do I calculate passive perception?
It's 8 plus your perception ability.
Wait, perception I have
Plus-
advantage, so hold on.
I don't even
Wisdom.
worry about saying add proficiency. It's 8 plus your
19.
perception ability.
Yes, 19 for you. I'm aware.
Okay, because my
17.
No wait, 20.
17, yours went up 1.
20 because
Yes.
I went up by 1 to my proficiency mod.
You have advantage on your perception normally, but the tricorn gives you disadvantage.
So it's just straight.
So it's just a straight roll.
I have normal.
Thought you did. I have it. Advantage. I think. No, I don't. I do not have advantage on perception.
Neither do I.
Okay, I thought you did.
No, I have disadvantage, and that's it.
Okay, I heard advantage.
It's actually a passive at 20 because my proficiency mod went up. I have to adjust my stats for that.
Yep, here it is. Okay, you said an 86 for your roll?
No, it was a 66.
66, okay.
I'll be for whatever enriched.
Alert.
Alert.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, what about the other one?
First blood letter.
Damn.
That was a small ass range of
That
9.
was-
I gotta.
You definitely didn't get that one then.
That's better range.
Yeah. You got to roll again for it though.
I understand. I'm finding my fucking. What's a maul natively? Is that die 10?
Natively, yes.
Yes.
Cool.
Because it's slightly heavier than
30
a
something.
hammer. Yeah, actually that one does.
Cool. So first blood letter, which gives me a +5 initiative.
Yep.
Which means you're back above Devin.
Damn it!
And his first
Fuck y'all.
singular weapon strike is considered a crit automatically.
So wait a sec. What's your initiative?
26.
No, I'm a 19.
Oh,
Wait, no, hold it. My proficiency went up.
you're at a 20.
No, it may not even be that. There's a lot of things that need to be updated.
And have you added your enchantments that you got that involved?
No.
See, that'll affect it too. But I also got those enchantments.
Yes, but that got you to 24, 26.
No, the enchantments did not. The feats did. The enchantments, I haven't added it yet.
I already added the enchantments.
Fuck you.
The rule of I go first.
Will not apply for long.
The rule of Devin goes last.
No! No, Devin goes last.
Yeah.
Devin does not want to go last, damn it.
I go first still.
Yeah, I'm aware.
No matter what, I am going first.
I'm aware.
I can roll a 1 and I will go first.
I'm
Not
glad,
if I roll a nat 20.
Unless you roll a nat 20.
I'm glad the party has
How did you get that high?
enjoyed the power fantasy.
Are you up in your game?
Swashbuckler lets me add my charisma bonus
I'm attempting
to my initiative.
We'll see.
Plus my
You might
dex,
have to
plus
up
my
it more.
proficiency bonus, plus several feats,
Y'all are also
plus
about to
several
start
enchantments.
facing gods.
Nice.
Yeah, like
We
I
also
have a
have
lot of
big
things that
dragons.
give me a insane initiative.
I need to clean this book out.
So,
I have so much shit
my
that I haven't
initiative
used in a while.
is my
It's like,
proficiency mod
This was
Yes.
a while ago.
plus my dex
Plus I've got stuff. That was my talk with Grandma, which I started
Plus-
doodling all over. That was for
Sure,
Destiny,
from +2 from
that
somewhere.
I don't think applies anymore.
What am I
I don't
missing?
remember what that was for.
There should be a +2 from somewhere. I'm missing 2.
That was our dates that I'm keeping.
Shit.
That was my list that can go away.
I apologize to whoever is currently watching. We obviously were not as prepared as we thought we were going to be to start.
First of all, I'm never prepared. Leave me alone.
I'm usually at least a level behind, so I don't want to hear it.
So yeah, whenever we actually start this, I'm going to state when to just jump to for whoever's on YouTube,
Yep.
since I don't know how to edit videos. Yeah,
Don't look at me. I have no clue.
I don't know
I
either.
do.
All the kids in my broadcasting class do, but they're middle schoolers, and they don't help with personal projects. Unless, oh, Henry made a really cute video for his mom for Christmas, and left it on Wii Video on accident, and it was adorable.
Sorry, you said Henry and my mind went there. Because
Where's... I should have a +2 something.
the crowd favorite is named Henry, and he has
Does rage give me a
Shakes.
bonus to something?
like he has intention
Gives you
tremors,
+2 to your strain.
but really badly, and he only
Or
turns
no, it
left.
gives you
so
more
he's
than that
the
now
NASCAR
since
king.
you're a higher level.
So he's our king.
Right.
So I have a... So,
He
initiative
has
should be...
damage to his brain. Scar tissue. But it's perfectly
Proficiency
symmetrical.
plus
Both sides of the brain. So they
Plus
both
dex.
said birth.
dex.
He was likely
Now,
suffocated during his
Is that normal? Because...
Normal
But he's
rules you don't
almost
typically
normal
add
for a
dex, but
bear.
our table rules we
Something.
add the dex.
You mean the
Watching
proficiency?
him try and war dance the first
No.
couple times.
For initiative?
Yeah.
Because
You always
he
add
just like most
You're right.
of the
No,
guys
I'm-
just a little bit during their war
Yes,
dances.
right. You don't
He
normally have proficiency,
launches
but our table rules
himself.
we add proficiency.
Like he
Uh,
gets
So
the
additional.
off the ground.
Eric,
Huh.
you're abnormally adding proficiency for initiative.
That is not standard in rules.
That is not-
That's what we add for our table rule.
Yeah, that's not standard in rules.
I
That's-
have an ability within my character race to add proficiency. Did we just add it again?
your expertise then. Yes.
Cool. So that just added another 7.
Fuck you.
So you might actually catch up to me. And
Damn you both.
And I still don't know where I get 2 of my...
I do not want to
I
go
still
last.
don't know where I got 2 of my initiative.
Enchantments?
Oh, you know what? One of my feats might have. Oh,
Honestly, I
fuck,
don't
I
know why
think
you're
through
fussing
this.
about going last. Going last is just life easier.
Yeah, but with them catching up in enchantments, they're starting to do almost as much damage as I do. Which means they might kill things before I get to kill things, and
No,
I
we will
want to
kill
kill
things
things.
before you do.
I want to kill things.
I cast death.
I shoot death.
Well, death does not appreciate that.
Contrary. Death of hella everything because...
I mean, being shot,
Being shot out of the gun, yes.
I am deaf. Hear me squeak. It is entirely possible I have a feat for this.
We're not watching the Minions movie.
That was not Minion. That was me.
Yeah, but the tone was Minions.
No.
I thought he was a lower voice.
No, he's squeaky.
Yeah.
Who the fuck am I?
I have no idea.
Probably his buddy, the chef, who has a
Failure.
voice
It died
that's
before
much
it
deeper.
Points him 3 times.
Must be. I haven't seen anything.
That's the chef.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I haven't
Meeper
seen
is
anything related to, like,
the Muppets.
the
in
Muppets
years.
in a long time.
Yeah, no. Meeper is high pitched, squeaky, and smart, even though he can only meet. Alright, I know y'all bought a bunch of stuff. Anything else happening during downtime?
How long have we had, and how much
Time does it
we're
take
gonna-
between checks?
We're gonna say probably like 2 weeks of downtime.
Does that get me a second check for whatever was the alert enriched?
Thought we were checking once a week.
Yeah, we can do one more.
Okay.
We can do more rolls for your flying ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's been gone during those 2 weeks.
Not any
On and
all
off.
the time.
Oh.
Like, I'll disappear for a few hours,
Or
and then
a
I'll
day
just
at
come
most.
back. Yeah, and then I come back.
No.
So,
What was your number?
92.
Yes, actually, because the high end was 94.
Nice. No! Damn it! There goes Devin.
so what's your initiative now?
There's
Hold
Devin
on,
goes
working on
last. Devin goes last. Restored.
Yep.
I hate you all. Don't want to go last.
Go last.
Fuck you.
Alert
Twice.
enriched, and what was it? First blood lever?
You're expecting a lot
No,
out of my
alert
dice.
enriched. Yeah, oh, yeah. And then first blood. Yeah.
I expect nothing from your dice. I expect a lot out of you.
I'm already doing fine academically. We're good.
Excuse me.
Rage.
I don't know where that 2 came from. Probably a Boots of Haste thing from back when I
Yeah.
had Boots of Haste.
Yeah,
Probably.
Boots of Haste would do that.
So that gives me
29.
Still slower than me.
I don't care. It's faster than her.
26, but I haven't added my.
I haven't added my enchantments.
I haven't added mine either.
But we got the same enchantments.
I've added
Yes,
all my
but
stuff.
I have 2 guns.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, like, I got one.
Axe.
Hmm?
You also have an axe.
Right, I know. I'm thinking those don't actually require them being drawn.
Well, you couldn't.
One of
add
them
it-
does,
you
one of
can't
them
add-
doesn't.
You couldn't add it to his axe though,
Why not?
because it's not your packed weapon.
But I can still add it. It just costs more.
But your axe is already enchanted.
Okay, go buy an axe with it.
Doesn't he have Blade Vault? Did you get Blade Vault?
Yes. Yes, y'all did give him Blade Vault. I talked about it last time
Right,
you were here.
but blade.
Blade Vault means
Yeah,
that you
Blade
can
Vault
hold
can-
a number of weapons in there
Right,
that all
right,
count
right.
as your packed weapon
Right,
up
so-
to your charisma modifier.
6.
I could have 10.
Me too.
I don't have 10, but I could.
I have one. Because I just keep feeding things into it.
Your dagger's a bit ridiculous at this point.
Good. It should be a god tier weapon.
It's kind of gone beyond that.
15, 29.
It's
Plus
a god
the-
tier god killer.
Anyway.
Now,
if I
imagine-
could reach Io, it would kill him.
Except
I
that
said
Io can't-
if.
Except that Io can't be killed.
I know.
Except, I am in so much deep trouble if I cast Fey whatever the fuck and take out the last 6 hit points of Tiamat, right?
Yes.
Please do. Please. Please, I want to see that PvP.
Yes, that would be a Grex is going to have to kill you. Sorry. Because you just stole Tiamat's divine power, and I was going for that, so now I have to kill you to take it.
Speaking of,
I couldn't just surrender it?
are we
Technically,
we ready? Are you done counting things up?
And then it's what, +4 from the enchantments?
Yeah, for both enchantments.
For both
Together.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Exactly. 1933.
1933.
Right. I get +7 from the proficiency mod twice.
So there's plus 14.
I took gifted, so I have a +1 to my proficiency, and we've hit +6 naturally.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering what you meant by 1933.
Which, while we're doing all that,
That's
I
a
need to
year.
get...
Or a really big number.
Well, it was a bad year.
Fair enough.
Because it was, what, 29 that the stock market crashed?
Yeah, and then like 30s is when
That was a great
Jackass-
depression.
when Jackass decided to start.
Yeah,
acting
Jackass
cool.
Mickey started coming to power.
Yes.
I found really cool music, so I'm going to play it. It's completely non-verbal.
Okay,
So just
nice and low.
Funnily enough, I've actually gotten complaints that we don't use enough music.
I will be getting a whole ass. Actually, I think I'm getting a couple D&D music playlists. One from Ryoko's, technically 4 Ryoko's, but I'm sure we could make it work in any other campaign that we
I just
do.
need my fucking
And one from I think a different
I
Kickstarter.
need to bring Janice back. Janice was fun. Janice was the absolute naive, happy bard that was crazy.
Okay, so Eric, as a rank 1 divine, do I start adding everything from rank 1 in this?
Yes.
A lot of things are changing.
Yes. That's why I asked if we were ready.
We can be ready. I'll do this as...
You might want to do it before we start. That is DM advice to the player.
Okay, well, I don't know how much certain things change.
Do we
You
get
might-
anything off that?
I don't.
Your
think
rank
zero.
zeros. Rank
Zero.
zeros don't
Okay.
get anything.
I just want to make sure.
When y'all hit the rank
During rank 1 is
when
when
it starts.
everything
Okay.
fucking changes.
The only thing 0 does for you is you are now considered an outsider, so you can be banished to your home plane, and home plane is not the Feywild for you two anymore.
It's now whatever your divine plane is.
It is your divine plane, which is
Please,
currently,
somebody banish me. This would be really funny.
It's currently just an empty space. There's literally nothing. It's just a void.
Right. So if you banish
It'd
the
be your-
bunny
it'd
to
be your
her
demi
empty
plane.
place that she has no idea she has.
Yes. It'd be your demi-plane at this point.
Oh no, you're fully aware of what it is when you land in it.
When I landed it, but it
Yes.
takes me a minute to go. What the
Oh,
fuck?
shit.
How do I get back? I was.
You just will yourself out of it.
Yeah.
Awesome. But I have to will myself. I have to know
Okay.
to will myself.
Yeah. Now here's the funny thing: as a quasi, you cannot get into it without a banishment.
Well, fuck that.
As a demi, he can't get into his except with specific spells.
Plane shift type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which I have.
Which I do too.
So I now have 100 feet of movement.
Yep.
Base. It's just my normal speed now.
Yes, joys of becoming a god. You get severely powered up.
Because typically my speed should
So-
only be 30, but because of all of my bonuses, I get a 40-foot extra movement speed.
So, I'm assuming at some point during this time that he's out there, my final condition that keeps me not married is that fine, we'll do it when my best bunny can be here. My bunny maid can be here.
Oh, they were with the crowd.
So this goes up by 1.
Harengon.
No, he has to be there. I'm referring to that as my bunny of honor. Because I would not have become nearly what I was, what
Yeah.
I've become without it.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
So when you finally return, I present you with a pair of bunny ears.
Just on one of the random returns, I get a pair of bunny ears.
Oh no,
Yes.
the last one.
The last one.
Okay.
The festivities have probably been planned by this time.
Oh yeah, no, they're prepping for them.
I march up
So
to
I
you.
probably know of some of the
Yeah,
festivities.
you're aware that they're prepping for Mackenzie's and Eos's wedding. And Mackenzie has repeatedly asked you to, like, stand as
The bunny of honor.
the bunny of honor. And you've sort of figured out it's kind of like the maid of honor.
But it's more warrior related than gender related.
I'm just going to
The
push them
original
back to you.
purpose of the maid of honor was to make sure that the groom
Had someone to marry.
not only had someone to marry, but that the groom wasn't cheated on, and to make sure that the groom wasn't cheating. And the best man's job was to make sure
Protect the bride.
that no one messed with the bride. That's what they were for. The woman's job was to make sure the man didn't do something stupid and sleep with someone he shouldn't. And the man's job was to make sure no one hurt the bride or took her and ran off.
That's why he's standing where he's standing, so he could pull his weapon.
Okay, so Mackenzie's trying to hand me these fake bunny ears.
Except that they're real bunny ears. They're just
Real.
not
Right.
from...
They're real fur,
Right.
just not from real bunny.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're probably from a real rabbit, just not
Just not a real Harengon.
Yeah. I'm going to just push them back to you and be like, Mackenzie, I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to cast Alter Self.
You have bunny ears! Woo!
No. I am now a bronze-furred Harengon.
Nice! So I go from... First of all, now there's 2 Harengons in the party.
Mine's just a disguise, though. It's very clearly an
Cast
illusion.
Two, I know you can.
Alter self?
Yes.
I haven't chosen it.
I can cast it at will. Because of one of my warlock invocations.
Can you ritual cast?
I can ritual cast, but I don't have it as a spell. Although I haven't updated my spell sheet.
Wait. Give me a minute. I can go get a
We can also just go
polymorph.
get a scroll.
No!
Polymorph
I can
scroll
also do.
No!
and turn her into a Harengon.
I can just
No.
cast it.
Polymorph is
I
not
have it.
permanent. True polymorph
I
is
know.
permanent.
I know.
But she doesn't want it anyway.
I do not want to be furry.
You could
Fairy,
be- you
not
could be-
furry.
You could be luxurious.
The furry fairy.
My hair is already luxurious, and it has flowers and vines. Leave me alone.
You could
I
be-
can make vines.
So can I.
I can't make them on
Guys,
purpose.
my
make
strength
yourself
saving throw
look
is
like a
now
hero
higher than my strength
made of
score.
flowers and vines. Literally flowers and vines.
Because
No.
I get to add my divine
Fuck
rank
that.
into
no.
it. So
Yes,
my
I
score
see.
is
Everybody
0,
else, I
but
could
my
do that.
save is 1.
No. No. Moral
'Cause I'm not
standpoint,
efficient.
not
I was
being
trying-
a Harengon. Fairy. Staying that way.
Fairy wings? You can keep your wings. It's only for a couple of hours!
No.
Alright.
I have been the fairy bearer.
Yes.
I'm asking you for an hour's worth of fur.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
The bride is asking you for this favor.
Fine.
Do it in the vines and flowers form with the fairy
I'm
wings.
gonna do that.
At 4'6".
5. Fine.
Yes.
3 hours.
So instead of
that is
fur,
it.
flowers and vines sprout as she shifts into a Harengon form, ears and everything. But it's entirely plant-based.
So it's an elemental Harengon.
So let me get this straight.
It is-
You're turning into an elemental vegetable bunny surrounded by bunnies.
Yes.
Yes, but I have an aura of death, and if you come near me
It is
trying
all
to
poisonous.
nibble,
It's all poisonous. Things like nightshade, belladonna.
you'll die.
Flopsy, no!
Things
I
that
know.
all the Harengon.
No, Flopsy is...
I thought we determined Flopsy's no longer.
No. This is what... You yell Flopsy no, and Flopsy looks away from his wife. What?
I
Good.
just don't want you falling back on your own stupidity from previous.
His wife grabs his ear and turns his head.
Thank you, Janella. I gotta switch that name because I have a first person. I thought it was the whiny person from my work. I didn't say that live. I promise.
Actually, you did say that live.
Shit.
Sorry.
You might want to see if he'll send you the thing so you can edit the video.
Yeah. Because I have no idea how to fucking edit videos.
I do. You get Ob Studio and it's pretty intuitive.
Yeah. I have it. I also have Streamlabs.
I don't know what Streamlabs is.
Streamlabs,
Streamlabs is okay.
I actually found Streamlabs is better if you're live streaming overall compared to video editing. I don't understand video editing, which is why I use Streamlabs over OBS.
I have Wii Video. It works pretty well.
Okay.
As far as I'm... Oh,
I use
I don't
Ops
know. I
'cause,
watch the kids do it. They get it. I don't know.
When I was
much of it.
playing BattleTech in a league, the BattleTech 2018 in a league, we had to record the matches.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think... Here, look through these for yours. Once you pull out all the ones you got, I will glue them for you. We brought glue and we brought cards. And then you'll have cards. Arts and crafts today.
And apparently Zach is still
I
up.
pretty much grabbed as many as I could. So
I did do ones to fill out the rest of my page because I had one that like started a new page from like what I needed to do for yours. It started a new page and then I had 8 extra spaces and I'm like, that's a waste of a page. So I started filling it out. So there are some in here that none of us have. They're just there because I was filling a page and eventually I want to print them all anyway.
Print them all, make cards, and then eventually make professional cards.
No, I think I'll stick with these.
Get a laminator.
That I might do.
So here's the ones I have that we purchased.
You purchased a lot,
Yes.
but that's okay. We have the money for it.
Sad part is y'all still haven't spent enough money, in my opinion.
We're working on it.
I don't think y'all can spend enough money anymore.
No, we
Y'all
can't.
make money faster than you can spend it.
Profitable merch day.
It's not
Oh, I
even
did
that,
not
it's y'all's
know
adventures
Fury
that
was a
makes y'all
thing.
that much money.
Oh, that too.
The merchantry makes just above
Yeah, well, I have
expenditure.
Hey, you said we got 2.5 million from our last time.
Yeah. And the expenditure for that trip was probably about 1.5. So it's just above.
Either way, still walked out with 2.5, so that's something.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we want to help the town get bigger quicker.
Okay.
And also we need a keep.
You also need to set up some paths around the island. Because the island's decent sized. Because the Harengon need
Right.
to
Need at least
set
a
up their
path.
own space.
Okay, so how much are we looking at?
How much do y'all have currently? Like total?
Too much.
How many elemental auras did we get me?
How many what now?
0.
Okay, I did not get elemental aura.
I don't know.
That's an enchantment. I don't know. I did print off 2 of everything so that we would have multiples for, those of us who double up on, or, when we all three of them get them.
Ideally, I'd like to get 5 of the elemental aura, so I'm just shit tons of elemental.
Okay. Well, we'll have to. I'll have to look at the page then. Cause. But you can use the same card for that at least.
Right.
We have we have 2 million gold total. That's including all platinum. Well, not including any of our extra other shit. That's just straight coinage.
So if you burn half of what you have in coin, you could severely bolster not only the town, but you could also build your keep beside town, or beside the town, either inland or on the coast, either or.
Okay. Where would we want our keep? Inland, coast? And I mean, obviously.
Why not near the town? Why not in the town?
Because you would have to remove things that are already in the way.
Yeah.
What if we do it near the coast? That way we can provide a keep for all of our employees as well. I mean, because it obviously is going to be a big-ass keep. And then if we have the rooms to house, I mean, not everyone all at once, but, if we do a rotating schedule of, hey, you get a week off here, and just rotate it through the ships. I mean, if we can hold everyone in one ship at one point, plus our main crew.
I'd also like to take some money and throw it randomly at a couple of masons and see what happens. But,
We've got money.
You can tell me I'm full of shit here, Eric, but there were numerous tribes around where I came from, and they had a singular meeting place that was a set of ruins. That wasn't always ruins, obviously.
Are you trying to recreate it
I'm trying
on the
to
island?
not necessarily recreate the ruins, but if there's a small island off to the side, like a little mini island, volcanic remnant kind of island, create a place there, like a small gathering place, about the size of Stonehenge.
So the main island itself is like 7 miles long by like 5 miles wide.
Okay.
So it's not the only island in the area, it's just the biggest one.
Right, I'm thinking if there's one...
The nearest one to it is like 3 miles by 4 miles.
That's way different. How far away is it?
It's like quarter mile of water between.
Okay, yeah, that'd be perfect, because...
It'd give you a place to
It's a channel in between, but it's fairly big.
Right, the idea is to have a meeting place where other Harengon tribes can come to that spot where we can meet, organize, discuss things.
Your entire tribe could live on that island by themselves comfortably and still roam over here in between the other little islands that are in the area on dugouts.
Right, what I'm saying is having...
And then the other tribes that are mainland, if they come out to the sea, they could all live on that one island.
It's not a live thing.
For like a week or two.
I think he's just comparing space-wise.
Right.
To visit and do the yearly gathering.
It was a yearly sort of council meeting
And that's what I'm saying. Like
together.
the week or two that they're there, they could live on that one island and be perfectly content and have room to roam.
Right, but kind of how Washington D.C. isn't owned by any one state.
Same idea.
That's
idea.
So we would live on the main island. We would have a small fort, or not fort, but like Stonehenge-like area on that little mini island.
Would you want an actual structure or just like an amphitheater type deal?
It's just an amphitheater type. Again, it's open to the sky.
That would probably run you about $250K.
I do my standard. I walk up to the builder people. You build things, right? I thrust bags of coins instead of just paws of coins.
And hope it's enough.
I mean, it's maybe 1,100, 1,200 gold.
Yeah.
And then,
You're
having been
with-
told fuck off, I go find the fair.
You're with
Here,
when this
quick joke.
happens.
Here's the. I don't know. These might all be duplicates, but I'm not sure. But there's just that's the rest of them, and then there's a couple. I've got some feats here. I know you got 2 of them, so I can pull those out for you.
Okay, so I am able to grant spells at this point.
Yeah.
What can I grant? Like up to what level, basically?
Uh,
Cantrips are pretty obvious,
Cantrips, I want to say like 2nd level.
so I can grant up to a 2nd level spell.
Yeah.
How many can I grant?
Based on your followers that can cast magic.
Right. So
It's literally.
it's just I can only grant up to 2nd level spells.
Yeah, as long as they are your follower.
Yeah, because it doesn't describe that in here. Of up to what level. And it says typically it would be from cleric, ranger, and 3 or more domains. But in my case, since I am neither a cleric nor a ranger, I guess it'd be from the warlock and sorcerer spell tables that I can grant things. Because that's where my spells come from.
Yeah, technically, that's where your stuff comes from. So that's what you would be using.
Right. Well,
I would be considered an archer, wouldn't I?
yeah.
Would be considered what?
If I get up to his level, I would be considered an archfey.
Technically.
You are technically a high fae at this point. Yes.
Right, but when he gets up to rank
And
1...
when you reach Demi, you would be considered an archfey, and then if you go beyond that to a level 1, a low-level deity, you would become a actual god.
Yeah.
Or ancestor in your case.
Right.
So... And going over this for the godly realm, Eric,
Mm-hmm.
this is its own realm, correct? Can I say that?
It is a...
Can I say this is in excess of if I were to cast Demiplane?
It is... So it's
Or is it just by
essentially
itself?
it's a demiplane, but like 3 times the size of the spell.
Well, Demiplane. How big is Demiplane? Hang on.
There is a spell called Demesne in one of them. That
Demiplane. No, Demiplane's only 30 feet. Yeah, no, this is a little bit more than 3 times the size.
Mm-hmm.
Because it says rank 1 to 5 is 100 feet per rank at
Yep.
rank 1 to 5.
Yep.
And then it starts getting into miles beyond that.
Yep.
So,
Oh, my chosen, if I get this, my chosen could come with me.
Yep.
I could basically create the bunny version of Valhalla.
Yeah.
Bunhalla!
Bunhalla.
Where the warriors go for ever screeching death when they die.
I also have remote sensing. But I can only do it at 2 locations at once.
And it's presets.
It's not very far right now.
No.
So, I guess I'm going to set it here on the island, our base of operations.
Are you going to set it where the keep is, or are you going to set it...
I'll set one on the town and one on the keep. Because I'm guessing they're probably not right next to each other,
Yeah, but
but
half
there,
around.
there'll be a little bit of overlap at that point.
Yeah, well, like, you got to think, if you're building it right off the edge of town, it's probably like a half mile.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you're going to take a fair chunk of property.
Yeah.
to
So
put-
if I set one right on top of the keep, that would cover most of the town at that point, actually.
Yeah.
And then the other one I'm going to set at the airship tower, actually, because I know that one was a fair bit away.
That one's actually a couple miles away.
Yeah. So I will know everything within a mile of those two locations. Pretty much at all times. I just know things, but only for those two locations.
I drink
You
and know
kill
things.
and you know things.
Yeah, I kill and I know things. And then the only thing I have to determine next is a divine
Are you
ability.
writing down all of your stuff finally?
Yes. Today I had it before. I'm just splitting it up between normal damage and crit damage because I was struggling, and I'm gonna have a cup of that is my normal damage and a cup of my crit because it was annoying the shit out of me having to figure out which dice I needed to trade out when. So it's just I'm gonna have 2 separate sets for damage, and that is it. Yes.
So I'm not going to decide the divine ability right now, Eric, because I'm going to have to go through this list, and it's an extensive list.
You don't actually decide that. I decide that.
Okay, well,
Um,
it's a very long list.
which domains did we end up settling on?
Right now, the only one I can choose is dragon, because I can only choose one domain right now,
Okay. So,
and that's the only one that we've guaranteed.
well, there's one other thing that's guaranteed with you. And that is
That is the list of potentials, with dragon just at the top of the list. And that was looking through this for the domains they have set.
dragon and wealth and law are the ones I would go with for you for where we are at this point.
So, dragon, law, wealth. Okay, so yeah. But the first one is obviously dragon for me, so. If it's those 3, then I can also grant spells that fall under those 3 categories.
Correct.
And I can cast them as though I had them,
Correct.
even though they are not on my spell list.
Electricity damage would be lightning, right?
Yes. So,
For those who do not have a breath weapon of your followers, they will gain a breath weapon of your original type.
okay, so lightning.
So, was it a line?
It was a line,
Okay, so that's what they would gain
I think. Yeah.
for your.
No, it was a cone, actually.
Oh, that's what they would gain.
Okay, so they all gain the 15-foot cone of lightning breath.
Yeah, you got a bunch of little fucking
Mini dragons!
shocky boys.
Yeah, no, when I was looking through this Deities and Demigods book, I saw kobolds as a divine domain. I was like, at this rate, I might actually get that.
You qualify for it, but the way you've played this is dragonoids.
Yes.
Which is why I went that route instead
Rather than-
of kobold.
Yeah. Because I'm going for just anybody that worships dragons, pretty much. So. Okay, so I've turned myself into a bronze-furred Harengon, specifically for Mackenzie's wedding.
Yep.
And I am happy as shit.
Lush robe. I'm assuming also in bronze.
It's going to have, like, bronze embroidering on it.
Black then?
Yeah.
Bronze embroidery.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you're just plants. You're a walking topiary.
I like the image of a walking topiary shaped like a rabbit.
made of
poisonous
highly poisonous plants.
plants.
So that nobody nibbles or touches her in any way.
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I know the screen is black. We run audio only. We don't have cameras. We are not. We're not a professional stream. So don't expect anything of like Critical Role quality. That's not happening.
We're just a bunch of goofy people.
I still go first.
Maybe.
Wait, what's your initiative on?
Hers is now 34. So slightly faster than you, but still
33
slow.
with advantage.
37 with advantage.
No, 33 with advantage.
Yes. Compared to 34.
Right.
Standard.
My odds are, my average would be 34.
Yes.
We shall see.
Anyways.
I'm not going last.
Yes, you are.
Yep. I used my inspiration to make Ferrex go last.
No! The fuck you don't.
DM does not allow it.
Thank you.
Okay, I cast Silvery Barbs on Ferrex initiative then.
I can't do anything.
Wait,
about that.
you don't have lucky, do you?
I
Yes.
do now.
You finally got lucky?
I finally got fucking lucky.
That's between you two.
Again? Really?
Yes, really.
Joe, go sit in the corner.
I'm in a corner.
Go sit in a different corner.
Far away from me. No, far away from me.
I am not close to you.
Not far enough.
Keep digging that hole.
Alright.
She hates us all.
Yep.
At least once or twice. What am I up to? 14 now? Being told to shut up, Mackenzie?
Probably.
Somewhere in there.
I don't know. Oh, these are for Joe.
Okay. Those are yours. Congratulations.
I appreciate that. I am basically combining things as I go.
Yeah.
What happened to the... Oh, just kidding. The fast drying glue.
There's also that bottle. So.
Yes, but this one does not dry the fast.
One goes over here.
Anyways.
Anyways. Someone's... Go ahead. Not
Yes.
that that's new.
Yeah, it's you.
No, I don't think so.
Someone's always a butthead.
It's always him.
So how are we role-playing this wedding? Mackenzie? How are we role-playing your wedding?
Yeah, how do Harengon weddings work?
You're going to have to explain it to the non-Harengon in the party.
You're also going to have to explain it in the sense of Ferrex doesn't...
Does any of you speak Harengon?
No.
know.
So, what we're saying is you're going to be mostly clueless.
I mean,
Yes.
comprehend languages.
I don't have that spell.
Do you actually care enough to cast it?
Not really.
Okay, so this is like when I sat in a funeral and listened to the back and forth sides of the funeral doing the rosary in Spanish.
Yeah,
I guess so.
pretty much.
Sucked. They were competing rosaries. These people said it, and then these people said it just to compete with them. And
Yeah. That's pretty much how it's going to go.
okay,
Is that we will have no idea what's going on, and we're going to sit
So-
there and smile and hope that...
Smile and nod.
Smile and nod, hope that
Smile
we're
and
doing the
wave.
right thing.
so we got.
Because nobody's
I'm
going to
gonna
explain
combine
to
sort of
us what we're
just
supposed to do, I'm sure.
So we've got our implements.
Squeak, squeaker, squeak, squeaking.
Right.
Yeah.
Squeaking, squeaker. Squeak, squeaking.
Emperor's New
Squeak.
Groove. I approve.
So we got our implements lined up because honor and weapons.
Mm-hmm.
I am, and so we've got a small group of Pathfinders,
Yep.
the small group of Wardens, specific to our, and we are dressed, for some reason, in different colors. Dark brown and green, light blues.
Which one is which?
Mackenzie is in light blue, with a bit of a, sort of a crimson,
Okay.
sunset kind of colors. And we've got browns and greens. And everybody there seems to be 4 or 5 different color combos that every Harengon uses.
So based on what you do in the tribe?
Yes. Laborers tend to be more of a wool colors, just straight wool colors.
Kind of grayish white.
Grayish white. You've got browns and greens for the wardens. For the farmers, you've got oranges and greens for carrots. You've got like sunset and sunrise colors for the pathfinders. You've got this is what we're looking for. The hunters are light and dark greens, and these, so everybody, and for him, all of his people are the browns and greens, because he's a warden. Mackenzie is a pathfinder. There's not as many. Probably only going to be 3 or 4 compared to his dozen or more.
Right.
Because warden is more of a keep
With
the
the
wolves
tribe.
away. Pathfinders go find places.
Yeah.
So, your bronze luxurious robe,
My black with bronze embroidering on it.
Very out of place.
they're going to try to at least throw a cape over you of blue.
Okay, I'll just hand it back and then change it.
Okay,
It
cool.
is now blue.
And you are a topiary of a variety of purple and red plants
Yeah, and dark green.
and dark green. So there becomes a loud discussion in squeaking
That we
and
don't
pointing
understand.
a lot at you
That we don't understand.
because nobody knows your role in the
That's
tribe.
okay. I'm okay with
So
it.
Mackenzie waddles up to you. What do you do?
The fuck do you think I do?
I don't know. You don't collect food. You don't go find other places. What did you do as that before you became one of us?
What?
Okay.
Insight check onto figuring out what the hell Mackenzie's saying.
Saying,
Yeah.
Or I guess in just a basic fucking intelligence check.
I think I'm gonna need some booze after this. Hold on.
Give you a shot glass, which is about the same amount of volume as you.
That would work. Okay, we're doing straight intelligence, right?
Yeah.
14. Do I
Okay.
understand what you're saying?
She has a caste-based system.
Yeah.
She's trying to figure out which one you're in. Because it matters.
Great.
I'm just taking that light blue cloak that was handed to me.
Because he's a bunny of
Just
honor.
take this.
He is
Just take this.
At least temporarily he's honorarily part of the group of hers because bunny of honor.
Yeah.
You're the one that wanted me to look like this. You figure it out.
which is why the blue cloak.
Which is why
Right, and
I'm
so
just like, just take
greens
it.
would be great
Take it.
for the wardens, but you've got the red and you get the flowers and it fucks things up.
Can I, think really hard and turn everything into a greenie, I guess? What does a warden do again?
Greens and browns.
Greens keep the wolves and other dangers away.
We'll go with that.
Okay, so you're green and brown. You basically make all the flowers go away.
Yeah.
Because now you're green and brown.
Literally now just green with brown underneath.
Happy.
You really
You're
look like
literally a
walking
topiary.
now.
Now she kind of doesn't want to touch you, but kind of gestures for you to go over there with Sir Eos. Flopsy, as much as you hate it, he is in the crowd. He is not in the thing.
Wait, I'm in the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We have been volunteered for that.
you've been voluntold for this.
Oh, okay.
We don't get the choice.
Does this come with any responsibilities here?
Stand there, look
Stand there and defend the groom.
Deal. Done.
Okay.
And my job is to fight everybody off the bride.
And when the crowd decides to rush you, beat them senseless.
Oh, that's not hard.
So,
But don't kill him.
Damn it. I mean, sorry, I'm not killing things on your wedding day.
just don't kill any rabbits on my wedding day.
It's okay. I've got you well defended.
I know you do.
I only have to fight one thing at once, but I don't
And wait,
have to fight
Sithis
anything
is
at all.
green, right?
Sithis is very green.
So if you give him like a brown loincloth, he goes and stands over by.
He's wearing mostly brown.
So cool, he's a ward. So he gets to sit there and be a warden.
Yeah.
Flopsy is wearing probably yellows and reds, or let's say purples and reds, as a shamanistic.
I'm going to make Sithis fit in a little bit better too. I'm going to make Sithis fit in a little bit better too. I cast Polymorph on Sithis.
So
He is now a Harengon with green fur.
And brown tips.
Yeah, brown tips on the ears.
Tips, right?
Yes,
Tips.
okay, I think you said something else.
Tits. Tips of his paws.
Yeah.
Tips of his ears. Tip of his
He's a very tall Harengon.
He didn't
Right.
shrink him at all. He's still 6 foot
Now,
plus.
to be fair, Harengons can be 5 to 6 feet tall.
Yes.
Mackenzie's
kinda-
just not.
Right, Mackenzie is a small Harengon. There are Harengon there that are taller than you.
Yes. It's just Sithis is still taller than everybody.
So he's a taller than normal Harengon, but
Yeah.
not giant
Yeah.
Harengon.
He looks very tall and lanky.
It's like the Tabaxi.
Yeah.
That they have, or is it Tabaxi? No,
Yeah.
not the Tabaxi.
Yes,
Tabaxi.
Tabaxi can be everything
Oh,
from
what
a
am I
house cat
thinking?
all the way up to mammoths.
No, but that's Tabaxi is in D&D. What are they fucking
Oh, you're
called?
thinking Khajiit from
Khajiit,
Elder
yeah.
Scrolls?
Yeah, they're like Khajiit. They're
Yeah.
Khajiit with bunny ears.
Yeah.
So you got the crowds. You got the crowd in the background. There's no real like formal seating. It's more like sit on the ground. There's no real
Sit where
chair.
there's space.
Seems very bunny-like to me.
At the beginning, at the center, there is the shaman. Old, wrinkly old bitch with very graying fur, dressed out in her deep purples and reds, far more purple than red, unlike far more red than purple on Flopsy. He is staring at the ceremony like he's trying to memorize the ritual. She gives lots of very, very solemn squeaks. Squeaking with much solemnity that she may... And all the bunnies are enraptured by how serious the squeaks are. And she gestures over at Mackenzie and gives a long list of what may or may not be honorifics, with a long list of
Something.
and
Spell.
shit
Yeah.
and stuff.
It's a title set.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Honors.
I didn't comprehend languages.
Yeah.
You just don't care.
We have no idea what's going on.
So then there's
We
Sir
hear a lot of
Eus.
squeaking.
Sir Eus, a shorter amount of what would presume to be honorifics, because of pause in speech, then the longer list of other stuff. Shit he's done. Long speech of and then they take their hands, they hold their hands, and they bind them.
Oh, like a Celtic hand tie.
One with a brown and green cloth, one with a orangish and blue, to symbolize the two tribes.
Right.
And then there's they exchange what may be vows, it may be curses. You never
It
really
squeaks.
know. It squeaks.
And it's Mackenzie.
And Mackenzie is thumping happily, which gets kind of a glare from the father. It's more like, calm the fuck down, this is a solemn event glare.
Which causes Mackenzie to thump even harder.
Oh yeah.
We know Mackenzie.
There are a number of people there that you have noticed that have more orangish colors than bluish colors. And those people tend to have more muscular builds than and you're kind of intuiting that those are the more berserkers. So the darker colors in those particular people are up more than the lighter colors. The shamans are kind of intuit that that's an experience thing. The darker colors indicate more experience. The others tend to be more the berserker versus the more high level versus the violent versus the
Right.
yeah. And finally, after an hour of random squeaking and very solemn squeaking, it is done.
Do we have to roll a performance check to pretend like we know what the hell we're doing?
Yep.
Crap.
Because nobody
And
explained it to
the
us.
Other option
We were just there.
The other option is you can take 10 to just stand. You kind of look around at the others and stand in the same position as them and just wait.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, that's probably the better option.
Cool.
I mean, I still get plus 11,
Right
but I'm gonna...
at the end of everything, when the solemn squeaks stop,
Oh no.
you know there's going to be a rush. And you and Eos have to defend each other.
Right.
And these two are supposed to defend you as well.
And that was not
Everybody
explained.
else who is not part of the wedding party but is there is supposed to try and snatch you two up and keep you separate. You two have to fight to stay together.
Right.
Your hands are still tied.
Right. We're supposed to bind ourselves. We're bound, and the opposing forces of life are trying to take us apart.
Correct.
When they do this, they're going to give me a wide fucking berth. I've been violent since youth. Oh,
They
shit.
won't. They're sending the strongest ones at you.
The berserkers are coming at me.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You see
Oh, shit.
veins pop in several rabbits' ears. Right as everything ends, as you see all of the ones that are berserker types take deep breaths and then bellow and charge.
Okay. Can I...
You can roll insight to notice this is happening just before it happens. And not
Okay.
surprised.
It may be worth noting they should roll perception to notice I'm not picking up a weapon. And Sir Eos is not picking up a weapon.
I don't have to roll that.
No,
Okay.
no.
I'm going to...
Nat 20.
Uh,
For a total of 43.
and I had a total of 34. So I had the exact opposite. in this case.
Y'all catch on very quickly
Okay.
that
So...
this is unweaponed,
Right.
unarmored, non-lethal combat.
I have something I would like to do immediately then. I'm activating the divine draconic fear.
Oh, come on. Don't scare everybody away, man. I'm not in the middle of my wedding. That's
It actually has a very limited range.
It's very limited.
It's like 10 feet. They have to be like right fucking next to me.
right, but the problem is now nobody's going to come near me.
That's the point.
That's not okay.
The thing is,
Aren't they berserking so they don't feel fear?
But it's divine.
it doesn't.
It does.
With this, it doesn't.
Okay.
DM is going.
But it gets the majority of the group away.
It just forces the ones who are not berserking to stay back a bit.
I have a question. If she's near me, and vines are starting growing from me, do they grow from her?
Yeah.
You're suddenly growing vines.
Technically
vines.
not, because I have natural dominion, which controls my... I mean, technically I can control out to 15 feet, but no, I can control my own.
Okay.
It's just when...
I just
When
have
I
to...
when I raged, bunnies or flowers and things everywhere.
It just, as soon as that happens, I just...
Okay. You know what? I'm
Notice.
very, very glad that that's the one I rolled because it's the least damaging.
So,
of the ones who were rushing,
I get to roll a second time choose.
for the guys that are raging, would they still have to make a save since it's divine, or do they just
Yes.
ignore it?
They
Okay,
have-
so they have to make my save.
Yes.
Okay, so I think in the book it said it was a 15 plus divine rank plus my charisma.
16.
20 something.
20.
They're not going to make it. So
26.
basically,
DC of 26.
A couple of them have failed, but most of them have passed so far.
And it's a
Sucks
wisdom
for you,
save.
so
It's a wisdom save
Yeah.
that they have to make.
sucks for you.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Well, they're not even aiming at you.
No, but I'm keeping the majority of the crowd away.
Now, the non-berserkers are immediately, they can't come within 10 feet of you.
No.
I'm not giving them a save. Only the berserkers are getting the save. That's
I'm just sitting there
because-
smiling because I have no idea what's going on.
It's
Quote, unquote.
because the berserkers are very focused on Mackenzie, and we're kind of ignoring you because you're not someone they know.
They
don't
feel this
realize-
presence suddenly,
They're
and
just
some
like-
of them still ignore it.
Yeah, a couple of the guys give you a little bit wider berth to get at Mackenzie from the edge.
Yeah. Okay, so are we rolling initiative now?
And I screech happily as
And I rolled low as shit. My high roll was a 9.
I'm glad I have a good bonus.
I'm going to use lucky.
Devin goes last.
Fuck.
Maybe not. How bad did you roll?
I rolled 2 1s and a 3.
Yes, I don't go last by 1 point.
36?
37. I rolled a 3.
Yes, you go first. You know.
Fuck you. It's okay. I am not going last, and that is the important thing to me.
So I had to roll a 30. I had to roll a 3 to lose.
I
Cool.
also rolled a 3.
So I just walk over to Mackenzie and Ias, grab each of them on the shoulder, and I cast Arcane Gate.
I make a save. I don't want to go anywhere.
You do get a save.
I don't want to go anywhere.
Ius would make the save too because he doesn't want to escape. He
Yeah,
wants
this
to
is
fight
this
his
is
way out.
very much not okay.
You are
I was just going to teleport to the other side of the crowd.
Right, but this is the kind of wedding ruining shit because we're supposed to be beset by a crowd.
Yeah, but I don't know that.
Actually, you do. You figured that much out.
Oh, I did?
This is
Okay,
supposed
so
to
then I'm
happen.
not going to do that then.
Okay.
I'm not going to do that then.
Then what are you gonna do? Number 1.
We have to be beset by a crowd or it's not really worth anything. Because it's the troubles and tribulations of life.
And you have to work together to overcome it.
Right.
I'm so. I want to see you clothesline somebody.
Oh, no. There may be fear where he is.
Yes.
She's going to rush forward.
Yes.
They're going to rush forward together going, wham! And then,
That's why I'm saying I want to see you clothesline somebody. Like
Literally.
Red Rover, somebody gets clotheslined because they're charging.
Eric, Ias would also be affected by that. Because he does not have divine ranks, and he does not have divine protection. Because he is not a follower of Mackenzie, so he does not have her
He
divine
gives
protection.
no shits.
Okay.
I rolled a 19, and he has a minimum plus 10
Yeah.
in that.
Yeah. Okay, so he's fine.
He smirks when you do it. He's like, "Oh, you just made this so much easier on me and my wife." Yes. He's got you can. Mackenzie can see this. He never gets snarky or
yeah, this is the,
or
good.
arrogant. But at this one time, he's got this glint in his eye of, I'm about to fuck me
Okay.
up some berserkers. I'm about to show Mackenzie.
Now, keep in mind, this is very much going to turn into a after party of Wardens versus Pathfinders having rough and rousing
So,
bullshit.
I know what I'm going to do instead.
Okay.
I'm going to spend some sorcery points
Okay.
to dual cast
Okay.
Enhance Body
On the two of them.
on the two of them. I am choosing Strength for Mackenzie and Dexterity for Ias.
Okay. Okay.
Fuck. So now I'm to what, 40?
No. So Enhance Body, give me a second, is a 4th level spell.
I think it's a plus 8.
No. So I choose either Strength or Dexterity to empower whenever I cast it. So
Okay.
each of them get
1 each.
1 each. It is a concentration spell for up to a minute.
Okay.
You have advantage on all ability checks with the chosen ability score and saving throws made to maintain any concentration for spells. Your speed is increased by 10 feet.
Ripping Lammy apart.
You have advantage on attacks. And when you take the attack action, you get a bonus to damage rolls as a part of that attack action equal to my spellcasting modifier,
Which is?
plus 10.
So, do that to Dex for me.
Okay. So they both
Because
get
I
dex.
have advantage on all that shit anyway.
No, that's fair. Yeah, so they both get dex.
Okay.
So they have advantage on all dex things right now,
Okay.
and a +10 to their attacks.
Okay. He is trying to rip Lammy apart over here, Joe.
That's fine. That's what they're there for.
It's just adorable.
For the next minute.
Nice.
And then I'm just going to step back.
Okay.
I've done my part.
Devin.
As far as I'm aware, that is all I need to do for my
I'm
part.
gonna run Sir Eos on, for simplicity's sake, on my initiative.
That was my assumption.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold my action, actually. I know. I made this whole thing about not wanting to go last, but,
You need to go last.
because I know what's going on realistically, but I am not meant for this kind of
Celebration?
celebration.
This kind of non-lethal mess.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make the ground rough terrain.
It's already rough terrain near Mackenzie.
Yes, but she
Yeah,
can make it
oh,
rough terrain
Okay,
further.
actually, yeah, so I'm gonna spread that out for another 15 feet.
Cool. So it's normally what, 20 feet for you?
10 or 15.
So it's 15 feet. So it's a 30-foot. So it's now a 45-foot
Rough terrain.
rough terrain.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Jeez, that's a big circle.
Yeah.
So
That's okay,
immediately
that
they
was
can't
so-
get to me.
so
the
there's-
difference is...
It's not that they can't get to you; they slow down.
Yeah,
Wait. I have a question.
it's half speed.
Are you affecting my speed, my ability, or are you affecting the effect of my ability?
I'm affecting the effect of your ability.
So the existing weeds get bigger.
Yes,
Because when I run, the weeds go...
they move with you.
Yeah, and they can still do that.
Oh, so the 30-foot goes with
It's
me.
just an extension of what you're already
Got it.
doing.
So you're affecting my production of weeds, not
Yes.
my existing weeds.
Yes, I just have to stay within.
So far.
Yeah, I have to be close as well. Because
Okay.
my
It's
natural
just-
dominion has a limit of range.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just slightly bigger than normal
Cool.
because Devin really doesn't have a whole lot of non-lethal.
Yeah, I also
Mackenzie's
haven't
gonna be a
updated my
problem,
spell
too.
sheet in several levels.
I have a
because
lot
keep
of
saying I'm gonna
non-lethal.
do it, and then I keep not doing it.
I have a lot of non-lethal. And a lot of very lethal.
Yeah.
Not much in between.
No.
All right. Well,
Same here.
now it's the Bunzerkers.
Yeah.
Wait,
moving
the
moving
Bunzerkers are
it.
going before Mackenzie and Eos?
Two of them.
Damn.
Yeah.
I am going to
At half speed.
hold
though.
my initiative for when they get to me. When all the Berserkers get to me.
Pick a die.
Left. I can't see which one. My
Dark blue.
glasses are off.
Dark blue with red. Light blue.
Dark blue with red.
Oh. Hi. Mackenzie gets clocked.
Okay. How bad?
8 damage.
So
Non-lethal.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She smiles.
Because this is what Mackenzie wants.
This is the. I mean, that's.
And then Eos also gets clocked.
For more. Because he is not getting any damage reductions.
For 8 damage. Now it's Mackenzie and Eos' turn, and then it's all of the others.
No, I'm gonna hold for the others. We're gonna hunker down and let the others come.
Shit. Okay.
Because remember, they can't get opportunity attacks like as a cluster.
Nope.
10 plus 8 is
18.
18, so 9. And 5 for Eos. Okay, good. Those ones missed.
I have a great beat for this. Now,
7 for you. Half would be 4, and 5 for Eus. And that's the end of the round, unless you're gonna do something.
oh yeah. Do we have to stay within a certain range?
Of what?
Do we have to have a do we have a circle that we have to stay in?
Oh, of the wedding venue?
Yeah.
Like 100.
So I have to stay within more or less range of them.
Yeah. You can't just run away. You have to fight off. It's a timed thing, not a. It's timed, or if you beat everybody senseless, then you win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Knowing Mackenzie, the aim is beat everybody senseless.
Yeah, because I've got like 6 different fucking ways of getting extra attacks.
Yeah, Joe, I rolled 3 nat 20s against you just now. Jesus. And then 3 that were 16 or higher.
So can I curb my my critical?
So because you're doing it non-lethal and you're just using your hands, you're choosing whether it's lethal or non-lethal.
Right, but I automatically get a critical on my first one.
Yeah, it's still non-lethal.
Oh, okay. Also, the 2 that hit me
Yeah.
on my reaction,
Uh-huh.
they get tossed back 10 feet unless they make a strength save. So 15, 20 something.
One makes it.
Okay, the other one gets chucked back for 2d8 force damage 10 feet because telekinetic whiplash.
Okay. He lands on the ground, he does not get back up.
Okay, but he's not dead. He's just
No, he's not even unconscious.
You fought him
You
back.
defeated him.
right. He's down, and that's good enough. Okay.
If you can knock them prone, they are counted as down.
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna make things really easy.
Oh.
Where the fuck is that ability to? There is a.
Don't you have one that if you deal lightning damage they get knocked prone?
No, that's my weapon.
Right.
No, but see,
I thought you had an ability.
when
that
I
does that
take
too.
an attack action, I can replace one of my attacks making a charge. Okay. Large or smaller creatures in my path must make a strength save or be knocked out of your way and prone.
Yep.
So I grab his ass. Obviously, I'm going to go the same speed. And I'm going to charge through the thickest of the crowd.
Okay.
Everybody within 10 feet of me has to make, or everybody who I come in contact with, up to 30 feet.
What is the DC?
Jesus, they're all going to be unconscious. Let's see here. The DC is
I mean, you can claim
my
non-lethal.
strength mod.
Very high.
Wait, strength save. Wait, attack action replacement. It does not tell me what stat to use, but do you want to use con?
That's your strength.
Your strength. So,
So,
8 plus strength.
13
proficiency.
plus 20, 28.
Okay. Nobody has saved so far.
Okay,
I mean, you
so
can claim non-lethal for anything.
well, this is all
non-lethal.
Yeah.
This is all me just pushing him down.
So it is going to be assumed non-lethal for the entire combat then.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. This entire.
Nobody manages to save of the 9 people you bash through.
There's 9 less.
There was only like 30 to start with.
Okay. That's one of my attacks.
So that's a third of the party is down.
Okay, now I get 1. Those are not going to count for me stacking attacks, right?
This is Joe's too.
So,
It's an attack against each person.
Yeah.
but I have the ability to. Well, that's also with my weapon.
Yes.
That's with your weapon. It's not.
Okay, so I get another attack just natively because I'm a barbarian.
No.
Some poor motherfucker takes a bunch of damage. Takes me punching him.
It's okay, they're barbarians. They can take it,
Yeah, but
for the most
it's a
part.
Mackenzie party.
I'm doing a trip attack.
The barbarians are all down. It's just the warden types and the farming types now.
I'm going to do a trip attack
Okay.
on one of the farmers. Basically, I'm just pushing it really hard.
You're just
Yeah. Just a real hard shove to knock him on his ass. I rolled a 10, but that doesn't mean I missed. I have a plus 20 to hit.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You hit and they fail their
You also have advantage on attacks
Yeah.
because of my ability, because of my spell.
Oh, because of my rage.
because of the spell, because of rage,
So
because
36 to hit.
And add an additional plus 10
So
because of my spell casting modifier.
46.
of
Yeah.
They
So,
fail to save.
I
They're
can
on
take-
their ass.
It's,
Okay.
It's don't roll a 1 pretty much.
And that's so none of that causes me extra attacks because I'm not using my hammer.
Correct.
So I only get 2 attacks.
That ends your turn.
No, I get
Yes,
one
it's
extra attack from a feat.
Yes.
Jesus, I rolled low. I only rolled
You need a 15 to
26,
hit these guys.
36.
It's don't roll a 1.
Ooh. What was the TC again?
This is just me hitting with a trip attack.
Okay. Trip would be based off of whatever
It's a strength
attack roll.
Yeah.
So 36.
So he barely keeps his feet.
Wow. Okay.
It's one of the wardens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I gave
It's-
him the steady feet.
Yeah.
nice.
Trip attack acts the same way as a
Let's see how much
grapple check.
can he withstand the damage.
Well, it's the same
That's
as
the
a grapple.
question.
Yeah, one damage for non-lethal, right?
No. It is.
1 plus strength.
No, it is strength plus a die 4 if you don't have unarmed feats.
Yes.
I don't. Damage.
Plus 10.
Okay. Plus we'll just assume I did the -5 to get a plus 10. I hit the fucker like crazy. So 20,
So die 4 plus 20 something.
20, 35 damage, non-lethal.
You. Bah! And he.
he makes a save and he just.
He looks at you funny for a second and he goes, "You owe me a drink." And hits the floor.
Just boom. Okay, Sir Eus. I have to go hunt his down. Sir Eus poop a lot. Okay. He only has a strength of 20, and I haven't updated him in some time. So he's still 10th level, according to this.
No, he's not.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He's a ranger.
Y'all need to make sure you're updating your
Yeah, I know.
I did.
companions.
Oh, look. Snow.
Why are you looking?
She said
Because
snow.
snow sucks.
Snow is wonderful.
yeah. Snow
Snow's
sucks.
awesome shit.
Snow is amazing.
Snow is not a.
Snow's garbage.
See, he's from the south. He agrees with me.
I'm from the south. I don't agree with you.
I'm from
I am-
here, so fuck y'all.
I'm from South Dakota.
14.
There's more snow up there.
You choose that out.
That's fine.
That's what he usually
That's
does.
he's aiming for.
Yes, but you don't want to have him swallow and choke. He's not.
He
ignores
hasn't
it.
yet.
Once he gets it, he ignores it. He's looking to unsqueak things. That's his goal. Once the squeaker's out, he throws the squeaker away. So I rolled a 17, 21 with Sir Eus,
That'll hit.
based on his existing.
Who's that good boy? It's Jackson the good boy. It's Jackson the good boy.
And
What is he doing? He's going for a trip, a bull rush.
he's
If you go for a bull rush,
he's kind of doing that anyway because he's kind of being dragged 30 feet.
okay. So in that case,
his lovely
we're going
wife.
to treat it as a clothesline,
Cool.
which means Mackenzie is aiding him, so he has advantage on his strength roll to knock them prone.
Cool.
And I'm pretty sure he succeeds. Did
What-
he beat a 16?
His current would be a +5. So 10, 18?
He beat a 16. He knocks him prone. He
Okay.
clotheslines some poor farmer. All you see is feet
And then he did his one, and he gets one more attack.
Mm-hmm. 25 will hit. Roll the advantaged.
Oh, nat 20.
Hey, they failed that then.
Just wham! Now, their weapon hands are bound. So his right arm is bound and her left arm is bound. Because hers both.
Which is why I'm giving you, like, he's sprinting around full tilt.
Because
And they're just clotheslining people between them.
so we've taken out 12 people in round 1.
Yeah.
Albeit that's only 3 for Eus.
No.
2 for Eus.
2 for Eus. 10 for you.
And Sir Eus, he kind of gets a little closer to Mackenzie.
Steps in and drops the
Yeah.
outstretched to...
Now that they're there, he's
He's
going
he's
to use
thinking-
his hit points.
He's thinking he's going into a defensive. Let's see what Mackenzie thinks here in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's gonna. Her job is wipe out everybody on this side. His version is get in the way of that side. They're gonna switch.
You figured out that if you knock them down, from watching Mackenzie, they stay down and they call it good. So knock them out or knock them down.
Okay. Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
I didn't know you already took yours.
I didn't end up holding my action. I did the natural dominion,
Oh, right.
which
Okay.
is basically just going to be my action. It's
Magic is not a
moving
thing
up to
during
keep
this,
up
right?
with them.
Magic is not a thing during this. I mean, offensive magic.
You, as long as it's non-lethal.
I think the best way that Ferrix is going to help is just keep up with you
Debuff.
and keep the natural dominion moving forward with you. I mean, I know it moves with you, but she can make it more,
Right.
and that's all she's going to do
Okay.
for this.
If we're going completely non-lethal,
Yep.
gust of wind. I use strength
What
saves.
direction?
I'm just going like right across the crowd.
Okay. What's my DC?
25
Okay.
of a strength save.
You're up on the stage area, right?
Damn!
2 successes.
That's fine.
One was a nat 20.
Mackenzie.
Oh,
saves.
and I have to roll to see if I
Which
maintain
causes advantage for Eus. 3 failures.
Oh
4
shit.
failures.
Okay. So
Strength save would be 9, but that's different now. So he's probably a +5 at 17th level, +6 at 17th level,
plus 6,
But
Yeah.
he's 3 levels down from that, so he's
It's 2 levels.
14,
2 levels down as a cohort.
15. 15 is still
Level 15, it's
+4.
plus 5.
+5. Okay, so +5,
So far, only 2 successes.
10,
Okay.
19.
One critical fail. One bunny, one of the smaller bunnies, just goes tumbleweeding.
I will silvery barbs that for you.
Okay.
What are you silvery barbsing?
He has failed his save.
Oh, I got a pair of 6s.
So use it on one of the guys that succeeded theirs.
Silvery barbs advantage to Eus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Okay.
Oh, but
one
that's-
success.
Can't.
Re-rolling him now.
But once
failure.
I get advantage, I already have advantage. I just rolled abysmally.
No. Silvery barbs makes you reroll.
It states cause disadvantage to target.
One and advantage
provide
to somebody
advantage
else.
to somebody
Right.
else.
So,
But it's an automatic reroll to anything.
Okay.
so you get a new roll.
Well, and I did, and I got a pair of 6s.
Oh,
Mackenzie silvery barbs him.
Oh, I was about to say I have another reaction.
yeah.
So
Well, there's 2 more, so there's now 3 currently who have succeeded.
Okay, now we're at 28.
okay.
Okay, silvery barbs. And I'm going to give myself advantage
Did
on something.
you also
I don't know what
silvery
yet.
barbs? No. So
No,
2
he
of them.
has made it. So
2 of them.
Yeah.
We're just gonna charge her the thick of the nearest thick of the crowd.
Yeah.
So there's 1 success, and I have 2 more dice rolls.
Yeah.
Pick a die.
Dark blue. Or light blue. Let's do light blue.
would you tear the rest?
I didn't realize it tore.
I don't
All right,
even know which one's
everybody
from.
is down because of the gust of wind,
Yes!
How does Mackenzie feel about that?
except Dad. Dad is still standing.
Oh,
The
I
final
scream
boss.
out, dibs!
As soon as she calls out dibs, I turn off the gust of wind. Rule of dibs.
Right? I have not pulled dibs in a long time.
You have not.
Do you turn
And
yours off?
I can drop it at will.
Um,
However, I do not stop the enhanced body, which I did roll for my concentration check and I succeeded. So
I know.
well,
Oh,
technically
no,
it's not
yeah,
a
you
turn
can't-
off,
you
it's
can't do
just
anything to him, but
my
you can do stuff to me.
influence on it
Yes.
ends, but it's still going because of hers.
Well, it shrinks the radius. Is what it does. So you see the flowers shrink to your normal.
Right. They just start dying away a
Feel-
little bit.
It's just they just kind of
Right.
lay over. They stop moving with you. So it's back to its normal size. The wind stops, and it's you and Eos versus Dad.
As it should
As
be.
the other two step back to let you handle.
unless you want a different spell to go on, because I have something that's actually better than enhanced
I could
body.
actually turn off that enhanced body and I would even be...
Yeah, but I have something that's actually better than enhanced body.
Just
That
let
I
her do her
should
thing.
have, but yeah, go for it.
What are you doing? It's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn. I did my stuff.
The rest, everybody else has decided they're
So
gonna step back.
so Dad's unhurt.
He's unhurt.
He's unaffected thus far, because
He's
all it was
unaffected.
a gust of wind.
Yep.
He is also a former Pathfinder and a former Warden. He's done both.
Right, he was a warden that went Pathfinder.
Yes.
Like, she was a berserker that went Pathfinder.
Mm-hmm.
So... Okay. She gives a smirk and a happy squeak, and they rush. And, actually... Yeah, no, she's got some frustration she's gonna take out on good old Pappy.
Abby annoyed her by forcing this to speed up.
Yeah. She's gonna rush.
Are we charging or are we shoulder throwing?
We're doing the ooh.
Okay, shoulder throwing.
Not the knockover, the whack.
Oh, you're doing the. It's not bull.
Yeah, it's bull rush.
It's bull rush, not trample.
Right, and not overrun.
Not overrun. That's what I was thinking of.
Uh,
I need DC.
wait a second, hold on a sec.
Plus 10 stuff.
Do I have, wait. Oh, shit. Is it a barbarian thing that lowers my crit? Or a weapon thing that lowers my
It was
crit?
no, it's
I
no,
know
it's a weapon thing.
Fighter does it, too.
Barbarian gives you brutal critical. It's when you crit, you get additional stuff.
Correct.
Now, wait, is this a separate encounter? Just Dad?
Same encounter. Just Dad left.
Okay. So it's not, so the first bloodletter doesn't kick in.
Nope.
After moving, shit, the next melee weapon, I'm assuming hand is.
Hand
It
is a
still
melee
counts.
Oh, I'm gonna beat the ever living shit out of this poor man.
Are you
I mean,
switching
he-
from non-lethal to lethal?
No!
Suddenly?
No!
He-
No! But
He
I
knew
have.
what he was getting
Are
into
you gonna
with the
beat a
daughter
motherfucker
like you.
with another motherfucker and use Eos as a weapon?
You know what? If he jumps up and sticks his feet out, fuck yeah!
If you say something to him, he
I'll tell him. I said, jump up! I charge up there and.
at 5-foot gap, so 10 feet away, all you see is Eos come off the ground.
He's probably screaming his head off.
He's just squealing.
Poor
he
Eos.
literally, he realizes what you're doing as he starts to lift off, catches your tied hands with his other hand,
It just hopes.
and bends his legs ever so slightly so the impact doesn't kill your dad.
Lives on a prayer.
Yeah.
He's also casting lay on hands on his feet.
Lay on feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as this is done, I have to go pee. That's why I'm standing. If I sit
18.
down, I'm gonna pee myself.
Plus 10, plus yours.
No, plus 5.
No, plus 10
Plus
from
10
him.
minus 5.
Okay, so.
Because I would consider him a great weapon. Sir Eos is a
Yeah.
great weapon.
Yeah.
He's technically a two-hander. Right. I'm just going. And he's holding on for dear life, legs slightly bent, healing turned on so he doesn't kill your dad.
So that's...
This is definitely not what the stream thought would happen today. A wedding that immediately evolved into combat.
This is fucking like Klingon style here. Die 8.
What dice do I use for Eos? Die 8. Okay. Because he's an improvised weapon large.
Yeah,
Okay.
in this case.
Okay, so...
He's a,
It's similar to hitting somebody with a chair, but a heavily
Yeah.
weighted one.
yeah.
So we're in the WWE now.
Yes!
Except that we're using like a royal throne weight chair instead of a folding chair.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't
Like
let
they're
that...
heavier than these.
We're using that compared to this.
Yeah, we're using the
No, better comparison. We're using that compared to this.
Yeah, that's fair.
I have a question.
I have an
What's
answer.
How much movement... How far away is Dad?
He was 35 feet when you took off running.
So I have 25 left.
Roughly.
So that's what, 2 die 6?
Yeah.
Because what's your normal movement speed?
60, I think.
Should I be mean and say it was 60 feet? Lower his damage just slightly.
2 die 6?
It wouldn't matter because my spell gives him additional 10 feet.
Oh, it's an extra die 10.
Tia quits. I'm going to the bathroom.
It will take... You got plenty of time while I figure this shit out.
Hey, I could have made it much worse.
I know.
I cast a 4th level spell to this.
I'm aware.
I have a 7th level spell that does something much worse in comparison.
I know.
And I've been planning to use it on Mackenzie. Next combat.
Yeah,
It's getting
Next
used.
real combat.
Next real combat, it's getting used on Mackenzie, like, immediately. Because I think it's going to be hilarious.
No. I'm not using storm giant shit. I'm not using my giant shit.
Why not?
That is all lethal damage.
I know.
Right. Unyielding endurance. Upon reaction taking damage, but bracers.
Nope.
Great weapon master. That's the plus 10.
Yeah.
Horde breaker.
Doesn't apply.
Doesn't apply.
Okay. Force damage would be lethal.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I got the initiative thing. Aspect of pride, I have been hurt. Wait, does Misty Touch affect... No, it's a full action. Fuck that.
Yeah, it's full round.
Or Misty Zap, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
What? The creek?
No,
Sloth.
the wood.
That's every 10 feet.
It's
Every
very
10 for that. When I take damage...
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I did do a crit. No. Never mind.
Yeah, your first round was crits.
No, but the thing is, Aspect of Wrath, when I take damage in combat, it's 19 or 20.
Oh.
And if I already do scores on 19 or 20, it goes to 18.
Right.
When I take damage in combat for the end of my next turn, that's not firing the one. I'm not hitting the one that I fired with. So.
That's it. I went ahead and cleaned up his little mess, Joe.
Okay.
Leaving only Lammy behind. Who I'm pretty sure only has one squeaker left.
That's fine.
Probably.
Nope.
Nope.
2, 3.
3 squeakers.
Yeah. One in this paw, one in this paw, one in the core. The one
So I
in
got
this
2
paw.
attacks plus action surge.
Yep.
So here's the first one plus 10. This will be plus 23.
Yep. Add a bonus plus 5 since you're taking a minus 5.
Or minus 10.
I already counted for that.
Okay.
Strength is plus 13. 10 is the...
Hang on.
Did you do more than 5?
Oh, fuck yeah.
He's unconscious on the ground.
Just wham! And he skids to the thing some 15 feet later.
going pee now.
Oh no, this plus 10 applies to damage.
Oh, so that
Plus an additional plus 10.
plus 10, so plus 33.
Yeah. He's knocked out.
He's... bleh. I didn't realize he was down to 5 fucking hit points. And Sir ES and I, we land on our feet.
Successfully married. Because everybody is unconscious. Or actually unconscious.
Either they're unconscious or defeated.
Yes.
Yeah, but Arcane Gate would have been like, let's ruin the fucking wedding. Because then we would have fled.
Right.
Which is bad.
Well, that's why I say I was just going to make it to the other side of the crowd.
Right.
Which is still within the bounds.
But it's still...
Frowned upon.
It's defeats the point. We're supposed to just sort of take it.
Right.
And if we're going to...
Which is why I'm glad he corrected me.
Yeah.
Before that happened.
And we rushed through and... Now, we can get to the other side just by blasting through people. That's different.
Right.
That's what you did.
And that's precisely what we did. That way we're not surrounded. And I could knock people aside willy-nilly. Though, I can't imagine it's common that the husband is used as a weapon.
No?
I would assume not.
This was probably very improvised. Mackenzie would probably actually know that information.
It's Mackenzie, though.
Yeah.
Mackenzie wouldn't necessarily... She's raging. She's Mackenzie. She may not care.
That's
It's,
long blonde.
I have no weapon. There's something attached to my hand. Close enough to weapon. Swing.
Well, I mean, husbands
He
are
thumps.
weapons all the
Yeah.
time.
You're almost going to be promoted to weapon.
It works.
It does.
Yeah. So let's see if that was...
So what do you think of the music?
No, I like it.
Yeah.
This is, I'm not sure if it's a particular woman or a group or what have you, but it is absolutely just great, just chill music.
Yeah, I've got something that I have on work. It's a live stream of lo-fi music, and I just have it playing like all the time at work. And sometimes I forget to pause it at the end of the night, and so it plays the whole night. I mean, I keep it really low, so that like Jill doesn't even hear it. And so our desk is like this. I sit here, she sits over here. There's maybe 8 feet between us, and she doesn't hear it. That's how low I keep it.
There's an Egyptian one that these people that this person has uploaded. Person or people uploaded. I like the art. The art is awesome. This one I haven't seen before, but it's fucking awesome.
I've also got a Spotify playlist of instrumental, like Celtic music that I listen to when I'm reading at work on my on my lunch break. I'll just put my headphones on because I'm technically not allowed to wear headphones. Ooh, that's pretty.
That was inspired in me by a Five Finger Death Punch song.
See, I look at that and I actually think of Two Steps from Hell.
See, well, for me it was Wrong Side of Heaven.
Ooh,
Yeah.
love that. I see that actually, yeah.
The Righteous Side of Hell.
Yeah.
That was one of the earlier ones I did from this prompt. That, where she's got some wounds. That was probably the best one.
in my mind.
Oh, that's cool looking.
That one kind of went blah.
That's a little weird, yeah.
I've done a lot of these just for the sake of doing.
Oh, and it's just straight through ChatGPT.
Yeah. That the quote didn't come through correctly. Your faith being God, or follow your guide. Fear your faith being in God. Fear not what man may do unto you. That's another version of that.
Is that how you did your Mackenzie?
Yeah,
Okay.
Mackenzie totally came from this.
Because I wanna try making ferrets. And the one, so I did try one. It was a different site.
I'll have to do that later.
But this was the closest I got, and it's still not like where I want it. Because she's got, mechanical wings.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Sorry,
they're-
stream. We're on a short
they're
break.
shaped
Feel free to go to the
like-
bathroom or get snacks or whatever. We'll be
They're
back in
shaped like
a couple
butterfly
minutes, probably.
wings, but they're mechanical instead of. I mean, they're still like magically.
They're magically steampunk.
Yeah.
So that one was a Paladin of Calibor that I had.
Oh. So this is the closest I could find. I could make with the one I was using. Because it kept like short circuiting what I wanted and it wasn't doing what I wanted. So this was as close as I could make it.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck the hawk comes into play.
I love it though. It makes a great background creature. Your sword's shaped a little funny though.
Yeah, this one wasn't bad. I like that
Ooh,
one.
That's good.
Because she had the regalia of good. And then this one, and then there was the 40k one. Like the one that was straight up 40k, there's that.
Ooh, that one kind of reminds me of an Ivy type.
So see, when he mentioned 40k, the first thing I could think of for that one that you just showed ago was Stormcast Turns, which is
That's the one that looks like 40k to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
I
like
see
a
that.
sister of fucking battle.
yeah, that or it's again Stormcast Eternals from Age of Sigmar.
And there's
Which is
this
the fantasy
one.
version.
This one, it turned landscape. That one was one of the better ones for a vampiric wizard that I had. Now I have them so that I've turned it landscape. If you wanted to see those.
Kind of cool looking.
This one went kind of strange initially, but this is the final result of a high priestess of Sune.
Love
Who
the hair.
she had taken the Heart Warder kit or thing, so she became a fae at the end of it all, and I decided that her hair turning bright red for Lady Firehair was the mutation from being a fae.
I love it. So, this is what I've got for ferrets currently,
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
except
The wings are
mechanical
bigger.
wings, and they're like actually like
That's totally great.
metal-ish mechanical.
That's what Grax feels himself to be.
Because she
That's what
doesn't
Grax
have
can turn himself
normal wings
into.
anymore.
Right.
They were
I have
gifted to
to
her magically, and I thought it would just be really cool that if they were just
I could just
mechanical
do that.
instead of.
I was thinking because of Robert's
But
speed,
yes,
what
it's
it
definitely
is,
what he feels like.
it was like
Let's be honest.
wooden,
This is what he really is.
like
This
sail.
is the
Oh,
other one's
that
what he
would've been
feels
cool.
like he is.
But I kind of.
You already had your image.
Yeah.
It almost gets you, probably.
That would have been cool otherwise, though.
Are we coming back?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will see what I can do for you. Send me that image.
Okay.
What you doing?
Do the mechanic, and I'll upload it. I'll see what I can pound out.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll give you the prompt that I used for it too.
Well, I was gonna take based on this image and throw a prompt
Okay.
because you can have it based on a previous image. But yeah, send me the prompt too. But
Yeah, it really frustrated me because I was like, I'm looking for, I have a specific image of her in my mind, and this is somewhat it, like with the way her clothes are, and the
But
viney
here's
stuff
the
in her hair.
problem.
But
that picture of Mackenzie, according to the Chat GPT, has a tricorn hat and a seascape.
Yeah.
It has neither of those in the image.
Yeah.
So if you go far enough and long enough with these prompts, it feels like things are in there. And it jams it up.
Oof.
Yep.
Okay,
So
you knock Dad out. After about a half hour, people start waking up that were unconscious, and the ones that weren't unconscious are up, and they have been bringing out they brought out trestle tables and trenchers full of veggie dishes and just raw vegetables and
the stuff.
the stuff, the good stuff, and this utterly massive carrot cake, banana bread type deal.
And Mackenzie is going to find Flopsy.
He's sitting with his wife, like 3 seats down from you.
Okay, I mean, I'm assuming that the banquet is beginning.
Yeah.
Just as the banquet's about to begin, she thrusts a bunch of money out. Beer for my berserkers.
And he just looks at you and goes, "You think we didn't already do that?"
Okay, good.
And that's when you look over as the berserkers are rolling barrels bigger than them.
Perfect.
Onto little crosshatch stands. 2
Guys,
guys at a time.
Yes.
And are tapping them.
Can I ask you a favor?
Depends.
Are we like outside the town in like a
No,
field area?
y'all are in like one of the squares over by the Adventurers Guild.
This is like a citywide thing.
Yeah, no, like a bunch of the people from the city have shown up. The only people who participated in the actual wedding itself was the clan. But
And those who
everybody else is
designated?
coming out. So, like,
We're in the guard.
oh no, the guard are already there.
Yeah.
The
They
guard
were
are
well
pouring
warned.
pints and drinking. The whole city is getting shit-faced tonight.
We're gonna burn the town down.
Nah.
They've got
I still have some left over. I've only taken like 2 drinks out of it. I pull out the dragon wine.
Oh, fuck.
There is a couple of wandering dragonborn who
Uh-huh.
have shown up in town because, word of you has slowly spread. And you hear the snuffles when you pop it. What you got there?
Take a couple of smaller cups.
There's like 4 of them.
Yeah, I just drink straight from the bottle.
Yep.
I'm still in Harengon form too.
They all. And you see them all shoot it, and you see those slit
Let's
eyes.
go.
Boom! There is no iris left. It is white and black.
It probably throws them off a little bit because I'm still as a Harengon when I'm drinking this.
They watched you shift.
Okay, so
Like
They
the
saw
whole
it when
town-
they-
The whole town has been here the whole time.
Okay.
The only people who participated was the clan.
okay,
and you guys.
okay, so never mind.
Is Ferrex allowed to turn back into a
Yes.
fairy now?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. By this point, my spell's also worn off entirely from you guys. So
Yeah, it's only
it,
like an
it
hour.
only, no, it only lasts a minute.
The altar self.
No, Alter Self lasts. Well, I can cast it at will.
Yeah.
Yeah, it lasts an hour, but I can just keep casting it at will, so it doesn't matter for me. No, I'm talking about the enhanced body
Yeah,
that
no,
I cast on
we
that.
knew-
It only lasts a minute, so
We knew that we're off.
yeah.
No, so now it's just a night of revelry. For
Revelry
those-
and mayhem.
For the main couple tables, it is vegetarian only.
Yeah.
There is
Who'da
no
guessed?
meat.
They probably
once
set
you-
up some
once you
tables on
get-
the outskirts.
Once you get to once you get away from the 4 main tables for the clan, all the other tables have all kinds of meats and everything else under the sun.
Yeah.
Cheeses and dairy and fish and it has been proven rabbits will eat birds. If they like really need calcium or something,
Yeah, that's fair.
and they catch a baby chick on the ground, they'll kill it and eat it.
And that's fair.
But to be fair, it's also mostly going to be because that can cause GI problems.
They only do
animal
it,
proteins.
They only do it once in a while.
I understand, but they may have vegetarian, not vegan.
Yeah, that's why it's vegetarian.
Yep.
That's why I didn't say vegan. Because they will do occasional little things.
Yeah.
We give them yogurt bites. Good training tool.
Yeah. So,
But yeah, so
the night continues in revelry and some chaos because drunk bunnies.
there are a few drunken incidents. There's a couple of guards who are still sober who just don't drink.
Yeah.
Who, when the bunnies start getting a little too rowdy,
They get a warning?
they go over to them and they go, hey, we've got a wrestling arena over here. Come here. And distract them with a match against each other
Yeah.
that causes
Tires them out.
Yeah, causes them not to burn the city down.
Yeah.
Thank goodness, because I was honestly worried about that.
Yeah, no, DM already thought about all of this.
It's the guards have put up with Mackenzie so much
They put up with her shit.
that they
They put up with Mackenzie's Bunbarians.
yes.
Air quotes on that word.
Yeah.
The kobolds that.
Okay,
Mackenzie-
kobolds and fur.
Mackenzie furred.
Colbarians.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're Bunbarians because they furred up.
Yeah.
Awesome. Because real warriors wear fur.
But they put up with y'all for so long, they know how the berserkers are going to behave. And the guys who don't drink, well, all right, look, the rest of the guard are going to drink. We're going to set up an arena over here for the Bunbarians when they start getting stupid. And anyone who gets stupid tonight gets told, hey, come over here. We got a wrestling arena. Come on, let's go fight in the wrestling arena.
Challenge of strength.
Yeah. See where you really stand in the city.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's what they've been doing all night besides eating. And then a couple of the wives who don't drink, are watching the kids and the little bunnies. And
Definitely
actually
worth it.
have started some foot races, some sack hops.
Which the bunnies are unfortunately way better at sack hops than.
No, the bunnies are being challenged by other bunnies. The kids are being challenged by other kids.
Yeah.
Got it. I was going to say, because this is going to go really poorly for everyone else.
Yeah.
With the hops.
Three-legged races, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Bobbing for apples, ring tosses, all kinds
Festival
of
games.
Yeah.
festival games for the kids,
Cornhole.
cornhole for the adults, reusable chess sets, and
We had
tic-tac-toe and checkers.
We had a HR person
Such
at
a
my
good
previous
boy.
job who made this big deal about her cornhole competition for like weeks. Now, cornholing is something entirely different than throwing a beanbag in a hole. And it didn't occur to her this, so she's advertising to the 400-person company. And one of the teams that signed up called TNA Cornholing. There's apparently cornhole leagues around here.
Yeah.
So when she kept calling it cornholing, like one of my coworkers was like, "Isn't that something dirty?" And he looks it up. He's like, "Yeah, it's something dirty."
Yep.
But this poor HR head, the head of the HR, did not know this. So everybody just kind of snickered and no one told her.
That's horrible.
That is self-preservation.
Do you want to be the one to explain what that means to HR?
Nope.
Oh, not even slightly. I didn't say it wasn't. I'm not denying the self-preservation going on. I'm just saying it is still slightly horrible. This poor
Anyway.
woman's gonna get told at
Yeah.
some point. She's gonna be She's gonna die of embarrassment.
She was a bitch. She wants to die of horror.
Oh well, she's a bitch. No, I don't care.
Anyway, so the night goes on. The party rages all the way to the crack of dawn. And finally, the kids, of course, are passing out at 1 to 2 in the morning, and parents are
They've
taking
tired
them
themselves
home.
out.
The parents are taking them home, so the parents are going home.
Yes.
But the singles are still out mingling until the crack of dawn.
Yeah. Drinking themselves into extreme stupor.
Yeah.
And
Looking for
sometimes
hookups.
going home with others.
The few who go home with others stop drinking, but those who stay until dawn finally are passing out. as the sun is coming up, just wherever they are sitting or laying.
They don't make it far.
They don't make it far. They are too drunk. At some point during the night, Eos just randomly picks you up, Mackenzie, and totes you off to the bridal suite,
Where fun things occur.
where he attempts to
Be the
woo-
top.
Do male bunnies do that? I don't know. As far as I was aware, I thought the female bunnies ruled that roost.
That depends. So,
In my experience, the man bunny would nominally do so for reproduction, but the woman would hump them every so often just to say, I'm on top of the roost.
pretty much. Or if she gets really annoyed at him, she'll be like, "You see how this feels? Fuck you," and then we'll usually hump him and then kick him when she's done.
Okay.
Because
he-
some males are annoying.
He is attempting not to piss off Mackenzie, but at the same time get what he wants.
Oh, she is totally okay with this. She does not kick him, knowing her strength.
I mean, he might be able to withstand it as long as he's still in armor.
Yeah, but
Might need
I
some
don't
real good armor there.
necessarily see him having sex in his armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, preservation purposes, maybe.
Why don't
but-
you slip into something more comfortable? I am most comfortable when I am impervious to most forms of physical
I will
torment.
take the cod piece off my plate mail.
That's kind of where my brain went for a few minutes there. I was like, he might leave everything except the codpiece. Maybe the leg guards will come off too.
As necessary to accomplish his goal.
But yeah, so come morning, I don't know how late you two stayed out. The four Dragonborn who drank with you proceeded to sit there and just drink and bullshit.
Yeah.
There's one female, 3 males. The female is dressed kind of cloth.
He's giving you opportunity.
No.
Oh.
Though, yes, but not the intention behind what I was doing. Kind of darker colors.
The cloth or her scales?
The cloth. Her scales, she is a gold. And there is a archaic symbol on her robes.
Okay. I mean, I could roll for that, but I probably won't succeed. Because
As
that's
for the-
not one of the scores I'm good with.
As for the guys, they are all in varying levels of leather or metal armor. Seeming to be more the warrior types.
Right.
You are the lightest armored male there.
Wearing no armor. I'm wearing a really nice robe.
Yep.
It's my nicest robe.
You and your girl is just chilling wherever you're chilling, drinking, eating,
Watching the stupidity.
watching the... Chaos.
Actually, we're gonna watch the wrestling pit and bet between each other. Make bets on the fights.
Okay, what kind of bets? Are we talking money? Are we talking shots? Are we talking...
Probably money.
Okay. You win about 80% of the bets.
Nice. I mean, it doesn't matter if they share a gold pouch anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just for ego.
Yeah. Ferrex fights more often. Spectra's more of a
Thinker.
thinker.
Planner. Not quite a secretary, but closer to a battle maid.
To be fair, the only secretarian that Ferrex does for us is the money. She doesn't do anything else, just the money.
Yeah, she's the party accountant.
You do all the paperwork.
I don't even do that much.
No, that's all left on poor Sithis.
Whatever. Poor
I,
Silas.
I literally just, you're doing the paperwork today. I walk away from I just literally pick somebody. That's their job that day, is the
Well, the
paperwork.
kobolds can't write very well.
Some of them can.
Very well.
Some of them can. The wizards can. Because that's got
Hey,
a
wait!
shtick.
If the kobold wizards can be illiterate,
No, they are
They're
illiterate.
very literate.
They're literate.
damn.
They're just... You gotta think, they're writing in a childlike handwriting.
Or draconic, which is just a bunch of
Well,
hard corners
it
anyways,
is
so it's
draconic,
easy.
but it's still childlike.
It's like reading what a 5-year-old wrote. It's
Yeah.
there. It's English.
Closer
but
to a 7-year-old, but yeah. But yeah, so that's... Come morning, everyone's passed out in some place or another. Very few people are awake. Nobody is in the fields until like noon.
Big celebration.
Yeah. It's expected on that kind of
A
event.
lot of people actually come wandering back through the festival area and getting food and stuff from the tables.
Uh-huh.
Duh. Makes sense.
Having a little hair of the dog.
I'm probably sitting there finishing off the last of my bottle. Still awake. Because I'm not affected by it at this point.
Yeah, and you don't have to sleep.
I don't have to sleep. It's technically poison, which I'm immune to.
Yeah, which
It's mind altering, which I'm immune to.
is why they're...
Yeah, they're like that, and I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't do anything else but eat dinner that night and go to sleep.
Uh-huh. Yeah, everybody else is groggy and shit-faced still, and I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Damn.
Mackenzie is wobbling a little bit this morning.
Did you give any to Mackenzie and Eus? Because Mackenzie has asked for it repeatedly.
Yes.
I'd say I did.
So Mackenzie and Eus each got a small shot glass of the dragon wine.
And that's great, but that's more than enough to cause them to fuck around. they fucked around and found out with it. Okay, here's the ones I finally got for my weapon.
Okay, I finished with mine so I can start glowing.
Yeah, no, I was...
Wait a minute.
I rolled to see if I rolled above a 15
And
to
here
give
is
either of them.
Oh wait, yeah, this is rogue. I don't have the deadly precision one
Nope. Because you can't take that one.
because I am not a rogue.
Nope.
I have rogue-ish, but I am not rogue.
I only needed the ones that weren't glued. You can keep the ones that are.
Well, the reason I did that was to alphabetize them,
Yeah.
and you just totally undid that.
Yes, I did.
Yep. And you're going to have to re-alphabetize them.
That's fine.
It's fine.
Sorry. I did not realize that's what you had done with them.
That I spent the last 2 hours doing.
Oh, really?
When I was over there,
Yeah, no, that's what he's been doing this whole time.
and then here, and then I put them in little piles as I would slowly get them alphabetized into little piles, and I would combine the piles.
It's okay, you're going to have to do it again anyway.
I have to do it again anyway.
Sorry, Joe.
And the reason it's going to have to be done again anyway is because they have to be glued to cards so that they don't wear out quicker.
Sorry, Joe. I was not paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up, Zachary.
Nah.
Just for that, I'm gonna have your fairy riding a shiter or something.
Rude.
It rides a Shider into battle against you.
Yeah, that shiter won't last long. She might.
Only it turns out the Shider is actually Loth.
Again, won't last long. My first hit's always a critical.
So is mine.
Loth has a lot of hit points and a lot of magic.
Yeah.
Impedance, my weapon.
Godly, I don't give a fuck.
Delays her ability to cast spells. Yeah.
Anyway.
At least it'll blow through
Her saves.
her saves, because I get extra attacks and shit, so every time she's hit, she has to roll save for set impedance.
Yep.
And a number of other things.
But yeah, so it is morning.
She comes out wobbling a little bit, having some trouble walking.
Oh yeah, I need to roll that.
Oh god.
Yeah, I rolled to see if I
I meant
rolled...
to ask about that, getting some sort of preventative element, but it didn't happen.
I'm counting for that.
Okay.
You had asked me about that before. You did talk to me about that when we were having that conversation.
Yeah.
I told you I would give it to you.
Cool.
I did not roll high enough.
Okay. Roll high enough for pregnancy?
Correct.
Cool.
Instead of it being a 50-50 shot, it was an 80
20?
80-20 balance this time.
The marriage has been consummated,
Yes.
and so
But you
now
don't have to worry about kids at the moment.
right. And it's kids,
Oh yeah, it's plural.
because it's
Your hairs.
right.
as far
And
as
then
I'm
it's
aware,
going to be like
rabbits
6
have-
of them at the same time.
I was gonna say rabbits have litters, as far as I'm aware.
Yes, most common is 2 to 4, depending on the breed. I've seen upwards. I think
Highest I've seen is 12.
Freya had over 15, but she died in childbirth, and
I wonder why she didn't have anything left.
all of her babies passed too. We got to the 3-day mark, and the 3-day mark without a mother is usually, not always. Some people can get it, but usually when they start, I think their oldest one made it to 9 days before she passed, and my mom was devastated because they were we had 5 blue bunnies, and they were so cute. Blue is very pretty rare in French Angora world too, and we loved them. So yeah, 15 is the highest I've ever seen. I have seen singles, but it's not great to get a single.
They're very social critters.
Well, they're very social critters, and then also higher chance of being eaten by mom, and also lonely. And then sometimes there's also issues with if you only see one birth, there may be more,
That were remaining in there.
which
Stillborn.
causes issues. If they don't come out at all, they kill the mother.
Yeah.
So, and that has happened before.
Like they eat their way out, or
No,
It
they
or
impacts.
sepsis.
they impact and then they die and then they go septic and then it kills the mother.
Yep.
It's not a very
It's
common
not a
occurrence.
fast process either. It's slow and painful.
I would
That's-
imagine.
Yeah. So whenever you have a single birth, you have to be vigilant and
Stupidly suspicious.
yeah. We've had it happen a couple times where we've had single births, but it's always ended up okay for us. But that's not always the case.
But yeah, no. So you wobble out to the tables. There's plenty of food left over. There's, alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks available.
Hair of the dog in it, totally.
Grax is sitting there. You see him finishing off his bottle of.
I give a very dirty look to that bottle.
It's okay,
You
it's
see
empty.
him literally go, "Aw." There's
She
nothing
mutters,
left in it.
"Oh, thank God."
Yeah. Everybody else is passing out, throughout
Or
the night as
the
I'm
equivalent
finishing
of, "Oh,
it.
thank God." Thank the ancestors in Harengon.
Yep. But that's
Yeah.
what you see when you're walking up to the table.
And I
in the
don't even
morning.
look slightly drunk.
It's because you're weird. She just accepts that you're weird and ascending to ancestor status, so she understands some basic underlying things, like
Yeah, you get it.
you're immune to everything.
No fucking really. The only thing I have that isn't immunity at this point is fire.
Honestly, it would be
have
interesting
force?
to have that be your
Or force. I don't have force either.
to be one of them. Just end up as your Achilles heel.
Yeah. Of the basic elements, though, fire's the only one that I only have resistance.
Yeah.
Everything else is immunity or better.
So the bruises start appearing on everybody.
Yeah, everybody starts limping out from the day before.
She goes to check on her
between,
dad.
Somewhere between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., everybody limps out to the tables, gets some food, gets some drink. But it's not the chaos that was last night.
Yeah.
Right.
It's much quieter. It's much more of just a, yeah, that was fun.
She's gonna go see if her dad is
Your dad actually comes wobbling up to the table about 11.
okay. Thank God.
An hour after you.
Like an hour after you came out, he comes wobbling out. And he's got just this nice little lump on the side of his head. It's not as big as you expected because he has cast lay on feet.
Right?
But, yeah.
He doesn't have lay on feet.
He's a paladin.
He's a ranger.
It's a ranger.
He cast Goodberry and chucked it down his throat.
Cure
Whatever.
wounds.
Yeah.
He picked a spell.
A spell that he has.
Cure wounds is technically a touch spell.
Yeah.
I suppose you could kick somebody with it.
The wrong way to use healing magic.
Have you
You
seen
have a
that?
character.
I've
based
been
on that?
reading it.
Hey, blunt force healing.
That's literally what it is.
His whole shtick is
I punch you as hard as possible while also casting healing magic at the same time.
he is constantly healing himself so he can over-exercise, which develops his muscles to the point that he becomes like One Punch Man almost.
Yeah.
But he hits so hard that his hits are lethal. So he has to cast healing magic while he hits you so he doesn't accidentally kill you because he doesn't want to kill anyone.
Yeah.
And who's this?
The main character for
Usato.
the main character for wrong way to use healing magic.
Have you seen My Hero Academia?
No.
Have you seen any memes about it?
Yes.
The main character, what's his name? Midoriya? The green-haired kid?
Izuku.
Yeah, Izuku. Green-haired kid, wears a rabbit-looking suit.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like him, but like on a normal-sized person, not a shrimp.
Gotcha. So, So, I sit down with Dad and have a nice long talk.
About.
You're gonna have grandkids.
Eventually, yes. Now that y'all are married, y'all will occasionally try them, I'm assuming.
But not soon.
When it happens, it happens.
Okay.
Sooner would be better, because I don't know how much longer I'm going to live, but
You're gonna live forever. Your dad.
no, I won't.
But you've been a warden. You've had things against wolves. Old age ain't gonna kill you.
Well, old age is going to kill me. Old age kills everybody except the gods.
So you've got some work to do.
I'm not becoming a god. I'm going to die and go find your mother in the afterlife.
She's gonna kick your ass back here.
Doubt that. She probably misses me as much as I miss her now. It's okay. If you earn ancestor status, you can come visit us.
Okay. So I've got some work to do.
Just so you know, kiddo, I'm proud.
Well, thank you.
You've definitely put our people on the map.
I just hope there's no target on our people.
We're getting stronger as we go. And this place is a tough nut. As long as we're here, we'll be okay.
We don't have to worry about
Tasty.
We don't have to worry about the humans and the elves over in mainland.
Yeah. And the locals are friendly enough. And between our crafting skills and our foraging skills and their crafting skills and is it called agriculture?
I don't know. It's
Their plant growing skills.
yeah, it's weird. I mean, they work really, really hard for what they could go find in the woods.
Yeah. But between those, we'll be fine.
Good. That's what matters.
We did notice the island down the west side, just a little ways out. We're thinking a few of us are gonna put together some raft or something and head over that way and see how it looks.
Yeah, as a meeting place.
Yeah, so we can send out a message to the other clans.
Question: Is the island of Nike west of the mainland or east of the mainland?
South, no, north of the mainland.
Okay, so it's not like they'd have to go around the thing to get to the meeting place. It's
No,
different
just
direction.
head up. Head north. But yeah,
Yeah, I'd like to put a little thing there
and he puts some more veggies on your plate.
in case I'm eating for 2.
In case you're eating for 12.
Yeah, 12. We'll say 4 in case I'm eating for 4.
Anyway, he puts some more veggies on your plate and continues eating himself. And he's sipping on a mushroom tonic for a
Hangovers.
drink.
Mackenzie's trying to survive this. Her hangover is the biggest enemy she's ever had.
After about your third or fourth gulp of ale or beer, the headache starts to recede.
Thank goodness.
You also could have, asked for a any kind of tonic or something.
Could have. She's amongst her people. She's acting like one of her people. She could have asked the shaman for the same.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of the other bunnies have. Shaman's just sitting there with a smirk on their face, points at the basket next to him.
Donations.
Yeah, well, no, they're required if they want healing for drinking, they have to bring mushrooms for the mushroom tonics.
Yeah.
For those who don't want the healing and just want to slowly rehydrate themselves back to full. So if you want healing, you have to provide between 2 and 5 mushrooms to the basket. It's clan rule. Everyone knows it. Matter of fact, the mushroom tonic is starting to become popular among the villagers because they're like, "Oh, this works. This helps. It's like if we add this to the eggs."
Sounds yummy. Not that I'm hungover, but it sounds yummy.
Mushrooms and eggs. I hate the texture of mushrooms. I like the taste. It's weird.
It depends on the type of mushroom for me.
Yeah. How you cook them.
That too.
They're just always too mushy
Yeah.
for me.
For me, it's either they're too slimy or too mushy.
I have issues when they get slimy. Because slimy foods are not for me.
That's why I normally try to cook them first anytime we make something with them.
But yeah, so it is a slow day the next day. And probably about the 3rd or 4th day is when the Pathfinders head out and, they're chatting with some of the boat builder types up to that point, and they, with the boat builders' help, make some dugouts so that they can get across to the island and do the initial, search and
Find a good place for the new equivalent, the new ritual site.
and also start setting up trails and stuff like that once they've found it.
Oh, right. We were talking earlier.
I
Gold
wonder if I should
quantity
try
for
something
all
that
of us?
Mackenzie
Sorry.
might
You said it was,
not
what, half
like,
of
but
what
also
we've
might
got right
not
now?
care.
If you want
What's the
to
thing?
do the big update
Bribe
to
your shaman for like a
the
small
city
amount of
plus
honorary
building
worship.
Trails and shit and...
building
I
the
like that idea.
just on the main island,
Only a small amount.
building
Well,
y'all's
I'm trying
mansion,
to-
which y'all need to go.
Negotiate my way to
You two need to pay attention
Right.
to this.
My tribe.
Boys.
To build the mansion facility thing, we have the building
Right.
book, correct?
Right.
It's actually in the new DMG too.
You need to use that to pick out what you're doing, along with any upgrades to the main city. Y'all are spending about half of what you have on that.
Okay.
We can spend
On-
more, though.
Right.
The island 1/4 mile out, that is going to be a simple ritual site with camping space made available.
Okay, so could we just use like large cathedral from the Citadel book for that case?
Not even needed. You can literally just use the one for making a yard.
Okay.
Yeah, we're talking.
Because you're talking a couple of really large stones making a glade space.
Okay, so
Right. This
so
is
large
close,
yard.
This is a fake
in this
glade
case.
more than it is
Yeah.
anything.
Okay.
It's essentially going to be a
Or
fake
improved
glade.
yard. That's what it's called.
Fancy, I think.
Fancy yard.
Fancy yard.
Okay.
It was they're doing what the Fae do in making a glade.
I'm assuming you do want the fanciness that it can, all the fanciness
Right,
it can
it's-
afford.
It's going to have
It'd
some
be the equivalent
statuary and topiary that look like they're either grown or wind sculpted into place.
And it, you're gonna have columns and stuff. The one she's probably most used to is maybe an older druid circle or what have you that broke down and is ruined and is because it's been abandoned. But the bunnies used it because it was a holy site already dedicated Fae style, and it's what the bunnies, because the bunnies didn't have a permanent place, it was a safe and sacred place that they could go to.
It was an
Right.
area where evil things didn't show up and bother them while they
Yeah.
were all meeting up.
I'm just asking, do you want the best that we can do for you guys, since you do have this permanent place now?
Yeah, well, we're looking at simple.
It would still fall under the fancy because there is
Right.
going to be
Well, yeah,
some effort put into it. It's also smoothing out the trails
right. No, I
to it.
understand that.
And setting up the area so that you can set up tents among the trees and everything safely. And also, getting word out to all the other clans of, hey, we've got a space now that is for us, built for us, by us.
And that means we're an official clan.
So, that's why I'm going with the fancy yard price.
Maybe the next page.
Oh yeah, no, the price is not a problem. I may try to make it an AIR.
Design-wise, you can make it look however you want.
Right. I'm assuming that a clan isn't a clan until they have a spot, until they have a meeting spot.
Once the clan has an official meeting place of their own, it takes them from a normal clan to a grand clan. So it's an upgrade of status.
And we don't need dugouts. What I'll do is I'll take the Pathfinders with me on my boat.
Maybe the sanctuary.
Well, they're
That's what I'm
looking
thinking.
at when you're not around.
Oh, yeah.
How are they getting
Maybe a
to and from? So they're making something simple that they can use to go from the mainland to the.
Right.
That would be the
And
higher
but
level
she
one.
wants to look
Well,
around with them.
But they're also going to work with the shipbuilders to build some barge style to get the whole clan over there.
Well,
during
yeah, that
the
and
meetup.
supplies.
So,
Okay, so
and all that's being covered by this cost.
we for this, we're looking at a sanctum.
That's an excellent description.
Well, that's the best
That's
version.
what we've got in the.
Yeah, for the new DMG, for Bastion building.
So
Yeah, I know. What I'm saying is that's the best probably description.
Choice.
Okay, so we're doing this one's a special facility. Price. Oh, nope, that's basic. Hold on.
That's still basic. So be the next page. Pretty sure. No.
No, that's.
Well, then is it on here?
You see gold prices on here?
Nope.
I'll find it.
Yep.
You can go sit. I will find it. And then I'm assuming I can pretty much make the mansion however I want it.
If you have things that you specifically want, just message it in the group chat so Devin can sort things.
She's not going to live in the mansion.
The mansion isn't so much for you three as it is for your peoples.
Yeah.
For the guys who are on the ships to have a place when they're in town to go rest and relax,
And do stuff if they want.
handle their business,
Yeah.
that kind of
I
stuff.
would assume that the bunnies would prefer more of an outdoor area.
I can provide one of those
The
too.
bunnies are, as far as I'm aware, roaming the island.
Right.
Yeah.
Still keeping their normal style.
Oh, it's for it's for my
It's for the
kobolds.
kobolds,
for the kobolds,
the lizard
for the,
folk,
lizard
Our
folk, the
merchanting.
humans,
the merchanting
elves.
crews.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
more
what
you
this is
guys.
for.
That's
Okay.
more you guys.
No, you
If-
have
have a
crew
ship full.
who's-
I have a 30 odd, 25 odd people.
If you have any input you want, I mean,
I mean, y'all can
That's stuff
have
you want.
better ship, facilities there that you hire people to work at to upgrade
training
your ship.
facilities.
You can have training facilities. You can have a smithy. You can have an alchemy area. You can have a,
Furrier. Because real warriors need fur.
you can have a tanner.
Yes. Yeah, we're probably going to get like the upgraded version of everything
That makes sense.
because we have the money for it.
But
It's
and
not going to be a small
also
key.
sorting out how many rooms that facility needs to have. Because I know you're doing some barracks style for some of the stuff, but you
Yeah.
also, if you're staying there at any point,
There's going
when
to
you're
be
in
some
town,
nicer rooms.
There's going to be a few nice rooms for you guys to be in,
Yeah.
and then of course you're going to have a couple of nice guest rooms for if, say, someone notable shows up.
So we'll probably have a room for each of us plus 2 nicer guest rooms, I'd say.
Right there, bro.
that says.
Little books.
This is the old then?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
That have been chilling there for like weeks.
Yep.
So is it the DMG or the PHB?
That's
that
the
has
DMG.
Cool.
Yeah, the PHB does not have it.
I will have to get that.
But yeah. So, no. I'm gonna say like a week or two goes by before y'all are ready to set out again after the wedding.
Yeah. In the meantime, I'm still going to be doing my own stuff here and there.
Well, you finish that up just before the wedding,
Right.
with the
Okay,
the gathering of your peoples.
so I guess for the next week, I might try to explore my own divine plane at this point,
Okay.
since it's now developing itself.
It is starting
So-
to develop itself. Yeah. You could also throw a couple of kobolds or lizard folk in there to
Probably
Yeah.
will.
work on things.
Yeah.
So according to this, special facilities can't be bought in this DMG. So do you want me to base it off of the other one? Because for this one it says we gain it through levels. At level 9, a character gains 2 additional special facilities, one more at 13th and another at 17th. But, I mean, if we have the money to throw at it, I would just buy
Yeah.
them all.
Yeah.
I mean, we would be getting those for levels anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at this point, you're spending your 4 on your facility out on that island.
The facility
Is-
on the island and the trail.
Well, that island is now the entire island is your special facility. It is also going to affect your demi-plane for being an ancestor.
Right.
There will eventually be a permanent portal from that island to your plane.
Presumably through the sanctum.
Exactly. It's probably buried in the burrow.
Would it take pretty much the same amount of time as
But the
using
idea is the
teleportation
sanctum
circle?
is not a place. But I have a question.
It is for the non-magic folk to get there.
Right, but for the same concept.
What's up, Joe?
I have a question. Now, the new island has the sanctum,
Yes.
and
The entire island has basically become a sanctum for you.
right, and the main island is the area that
Where?
the bunnies navigate and are nomadic at.
Yes.
And then they're one day a year, one council a year. They pop over to the other island
Yep.
while they're on the west side, and have their councils
Yep.
with any other bunny tribes that come down.
Yep. Come up. Because it's
Up,
north.
sorry, up.
It is considered now as ancestral land of the Harengons, the entire little
Cool.
island. Anyone who is not a part of the clan that comes uninvited will take penalties for being in there.
And lots of little bunnies will be
And
hunting them.
all of the Harengons who are welcomed there, because as far as I know, you're welcoming all Harengons,
Yes.
will have buffs. So if a fight breaks out between invaders and the bunnies are buffed and the
Invaders are
invaders
debuffed.
are nerfed
Right.
off the bat, because you've poured all 4 of your special locations into this island
Yes.
rather than pouring it into the main island with everybody else. The whole island becomes like, even the 2 of them.
Yeah.
If you don't invite them out there, and they go out there, they get nerfed.
It's there would be a specific time of the year for people to be in that particular sacred island.
Mm-hmm.
And it would only be the
And it's
Harengon that would
all
allow.
dependent on you.
I would say that it would be near the autumn.
And
We'll figure
as
it out.
more Harengon come out, see the space, meet you, your follower worshiper count is gonna go up. So your ancestorhood.
What time of
is-
year is it?
Currently, it is midsummer.
Okay. Because the Pathfinders are a fall autumn faction. Because the tribe is nearing its end, the end of its lifespan, and through the winter is the worst and most the worst times of the tribe. It's not going to have the resources. It's too big, and the new beginning is during the spring, and so it's symbolized by they go out in the fall and they come out in the winter or in the spring. While that may not be the actual timeline, it's the one that they would design, and that's kind of where I was going with the color schemes. The Wardens are very much a summer. They're a spring through fall. They're the main summer because they are the protectors. They are the
Yep.
ones who help it go. But each cast is going to have kind of its own season.
Yep.
So I'll figure out those casts and seasons later.
Yep. But yeah, no, the whole island essentially becomes a sanctuary for you and is directly connected later to your ancestral land, your god land.
Now
Now here's the funny part. Because of how you're growing, when you go to your demi-plane for the first time, I've got something cooked up for yours. I've got something cooked up for yours. You're the one that I have the trouble with. Your whole backstory, everything. I have just all kinds of trouble for. I have to sit down and talk with you.
A
We
flying
might have to-
Modron.
We might have to have a frickin' just one-off session, just you.
Okay.
Because I just don't know what to do with you. There's too
No
many
one really
possibilities.
That's how I
Ferrex doesn't
exist.
even know.
Hmm?
Ferrex doesn't even know because Ferrex doesn't care enough.
Ferrex cares about certain things, is what I've noticed.
Yeah.
But the problem is they are so disseparate
That the rest
that
of
I
it
don't know
doesn't
what to
fucking
do
matter.
with it.
Yeah. And the rest of it just does not matter.
Fairies are very fickle.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you are living up to that perfectly.
I try.
Are you proud of yourself?
Yes, very much so.
Good job staying in character.
I try. Actually, I don't really try. I just do.
I'm aware. Anyway.
And I just kill shit. I'm a violent fairy.
I mean, you are a fae,
Oxymoron!
but Mackenzie is fae.
All fairies are violent. It's just to what degree.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They go from everywhere from prankster up to I will eat you and consume your soul.
I am
She will not
violent.
consume
I
your soul.
don't know what you're
She
talking
will
about.
beat you until it's standing next to you.
Speaking of souls,
What?
while I'm in my new divine plane, Do I have like a little specific jail
Oh,
there?
do you actually pop yourself in there?
Yeah. Of course I'm gonna go visit my own divine plane.
Since you pop in there, there's some things that you notice. First off, it's larger than you expected.
Right.
Secondly,
Because I'm thinking like my demi plane, it's like 30 feet big.
well,
30 by 30 by 30.
This is
It's 100 by 100 by 100.
no, it's bigger than that.
Bigger than that?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's an actual miles now instead
Oh.
of feet.
Okay.
It's 100 by 100 by 100 miles.
Oh, that's typically reserved for like the greater deities.
Yeah, no, these aren't gonna be. When y'all reach the status of godhood, I'm upgrading everything from the book to miles, and then multiplying by 10.
Okay.
But you notice there is terrain of each type that dragons would use,
Right.
including cave systems, oceans, well, lake.
Right.
It's just a saltwater lake. There's also freshwater streams,
Yeah.
swamp, everything. And at the highest peak is a space that calls to you.
Okay. I'm gonna go straight there.
You find your sanctum in the plane,
Okay.
which looks exactly how you want it to at all times. If you want a
It's
prison
basically
facility-
how I designed my demi plane, but it's here now.
Yeah. If you want a prison in there to hold souls, it
Oh yeah,
just
there's
appears.
there's definitely a prison in there, and that means there's already one soul.
Yep.
One very particular soul
Yep.
that I killed while you guys were not there.
You get a in your head just of something is wrong.
Okay.
You two roll perceptions.
Where's that ping coming from?
Something is wrong.
Right. But is it in my 2 locations? Is it in my plane? I would know that
Okay, it would be
because it's
in-
divine sense.
It would be in the city.
It's in the city. Okay.
97.
What? Perception.
I rolled a perception of 97. No.
17.
I rolled a nat 1, 9. So apparently that hair of the dog hasn't really kicked in yet.
Oh no. I gave that to you. You already kicked in. You're fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm joking because I rolled a nat 1.
Yeah. Mackenzie's too busy with Mackenzie things right now.
Mackenzie.
She's staring at something.
Yeah.
Mackenzie is eating with Dad and talking.
Yeah.
But no, you have advantage on this because a sense of oppression appears.
Oh, we have advantage.
Yes.
Oh,
That was
27.
worse. 17 still.
Okay.
I went from a 1 to a 19.
Well, you happen to look up, and coming towards the island is a dragon.
Ooh, what color?
Yes.
Fuck.
Well, I think we're seeing.
Is it a 5-headed motherfucker?
There's actually a few dragons coming, but one of them is 5-headed.
Look, a Hydra!
Okay. So when I get that ping, I am coming out.
Yeah,
Obviously, so.
I assumed you were.
Okay, you're gonna have to give me a minute.
I don't know if she can hear me scream that she's a Hydra, but she's getting called a Hydra.
Yeah.
Because I know nothing about Tiamat, but I know about Hydras.
When I come out, do I just immediately see her?
Oh yeah, and
Okay.
she's locked onto you.
Grant, I'm going to fly up to meet her. Which means I'm out moving these
And
two.
you see, escorting her her 5 champions.
Which I know that the book has 5 named dragons, one of each. It actually has several for the red dragon, but not all of them are her champions. They're just
Okay, time for the burrito blanket.
so.
You getting cold?
Well, that and, well, time to kill shit.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what the burrito blanket's for?
We're about to take down draconic champions while he kills a god.
Okay, I was about to tell you be careful.
Well-
There's nothing in that stand. It's okay. You hooked the guitar stand that's empty.
Oh, yeah. I'm reteaching myself to play guitar because I noticed that my calluses are gone.
You having fun there?
Yes.
And if you've ever played guitar,
I'm glad I did good.
it sucks.
Yes, it hurts if you don't
Right.
have analysis.
So I was playing the Dawn Will Come from Dragon Age, and you have your one finger on the fucking G string the whole goddamn time.
And you don't.
And, well, you move it very, very few times because there's a couple of G's, but the whole thing is covered in A's.
Yeah.
So you've almost every measure almost has at least one A. So you're digging your finger into that string
Yep.
for the entire fucking time. And that hurts.
Yep.
Can I roll to know that if this is the physical body
Yes.
or if it's an aspect? Because I know it'd be much harder if it's the physical body,
You
for
can.
her to get here.
You can roll.
Okay. Investigation, I guess?
Insight.
Insight to know?
Religion?
I mean, religion would be appropriate, but like just to realize whether this is an aspect or the real thing, you can go.
32 on insight to know if it's the physical body or just an aspect?
It's
Because I know she would have a lot more trouble if it's just her physical body trying to get here.
it's
It's easier for the aspect.
it's the aspect.
Okay.
It's the normal one. Her real form is on her plane.
Right. Which is in the abyss.
Um,
Yeah. Her physical body's in the
I
abyss.
thought she lived in Avernus.
No, she lives at the bottom of the abyss.
She's a lawful entity.
She's chaotic evil.
Yeah, she's chaotic.
Okay, in 3.5 she was lawful evil and
Nope.
lived in Avernus.
Yeah,
Nope.
no, she's chaotic.
She's chaotic evil.
Okay, well, her den dumped out onto the abyss.
Yeah. Well,
I'm sorry, dumped out
she's-
onto
she's-
Sator.
she's
she pretty much controls that area at this point.
she
Right, but it's
she
Sator
travels
that
back
she lives
to her home in the Nine House.
in the Nine Hells. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the lawful area.
Yeah, she controls pretty much all of that. But her physical body's pretty much stuck there without outside assistance.
When you get within 240 feet of her, you do have to roll against her presence.
No, I'd still have to roll because she's a higher level god.
Mm-hmm.
So, what am I?
It is a wisdom.
It's a wisdom save. Okay.
And
I'm going to choose to succeed.
legendary resistance, right?
Legendary resistance. I can use it.
And this is your territory.
Oh, so I have advantage because it's my territory, so I don't have to use my legendary resistance yet.
Not yet.
I'm going to use my legendary resistance. I rolled lower.
So, am I going to be? Are we all going to be combating this group of dragons?
Not yet.
We'll see in a moment. But yeah, now that you're
So,
because her presence supersedes every other dragon there,
right.
except Bahamut.
Hey, Mom. How you doing, Mom?
Pretty much. That's how this is. So yeah, I'm going to fly up until
She's kind of your stepmother, isn't she? You're a dragon born.
Godmother?
Not a dragon. Well, that's just a bad pun.
Yeah, I know. So, yeah.
Both of you. I can take an inspiration.
Yes.
And you take one for all the hard work you're doing.
Okay.
Shit together.
Fuck.
I'm maxed out at 3. No, wait. Did we wipe out for leveling up?
No, you
No,
did
you
not.
don't.
Y'all had.
We had enough
4,
20s
5,
for it.
6. You had enough 20s for 6 people to level.
Yeah. So technically,
then
we could have
2
leveled twice,
Okay, so
but we only leveled once.
Yeah. Well,
So
no,
how much
because
do we
that
have
was
left?
also used to level your companions.
Right. So
Oh, okay.
never mind. Ignore me.
I don't tell you you can level up until you can level your companions with you at the same time.
Got it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put 3 plus 1 because I'm gonna burn this fucker in battle probably.
So yeah, I'm going to fly up until I'm within range of her, and I'm going to burn a sorcery point.
Okay.
2 sorcery points. 3 sorcery points? 3 sorcery points. To free cast.
Okay.
No, I'd have to burn all of my sorcery points because it's an 8th level spell. So I have no sorcery points since I'm burning all of them
Okay.
to cast glibness.
To cast glibness.
Glibness.
Oh, I think it's a lipus. I'm
No.
like, what?
Glibness. So the minimum I can roll on a charisma check right now is 15. Plus modifiers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Plus whatever he rolls.
So you're going to
No, it's what I roll or it defaults to 15
Yeah.
So you're gonna
if I roll lower.
convince her that she's just gonna hand you her power.
Yeah. Actually, that's my initial plan.
His goal is not to kill her; it's to subdue her and make her follow him.
Yes. I want to be at the top. I don't necessarily have to kill them to
Crit.
do that.
Oh Jesus! Are you gonna put the rest of those back in the bag?
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm going to fly up to her,
Minus D20.
which
Little-
my presence does jack shit
Yeah, she
in
does.
comparison.
She doesn't have to save against
No.
you. What just went yeet?
The bird.
Yeet bird.
Yeah.
That's my timer.
Yeah.
You've seen that timer in use.
Yes.
I know, it's very
So,
Put on an asshole while we use it too.
I'm trying to think of how I want to word this.
Carefully.
Carefully.
Arrogantly.
Arrogantly, absolutely. Okay.
You could have me not speak for you, but it's probably a bad idea.
You're far away at this point. I flew up.
I'm joking.
Yeah. I don't even know how far away I am from you two at this point.
Anyways.
About a half mile into the sky.
Yeah. So, a good
Won't
distance.
be an issue for me.
No, you'll catch up eventually.
You would have to bring her down. It's like
Yeah.
that big. It's like that meme with the big fat guy with the bat, the barbarian waiting for the dragon to land.
Mm-hmm.
So, when I get up to her, does she stop at all?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she's expecting some sort of conversation. at least.
She's expecting you to submit to her.
Right. Which isn't going to happen, because I'm going to try and do the other way around in this case. So, Mother of Dragons, how wonderful of you to visit my home. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Coming to find one of my child, or one of my children, has made something of himself.
Well, some of us have to work for it.
True. Most of you do.
And I'd say I've done fairly well for working so hard.
Again, true.
And you can't say that I didn't give you some of that credit as well. At least early on.
Continue.
But again, to what do I owe the pleasure of Mother coming to see me.
I think you know.
Say it, bitch.
I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
That would be a submissive way of saying it. Explain yourself
Yeah.
would be a better, more dominant way of saying it.
It would be.
Would be a more assertive, arrogant, asshole way of saying it.
Yeah.
I wasn't responding as him. I was responding as
Yeah.
what Ferrix would do. I have no idea what you're talking about.
What do you say?
Sorry, they distracted me. So.
Sorry. That's
Sorry.
why I
I
asked
know.
the question.
Yeah. So, can you ask the question again? Sorry. Like, backing up before they started distracting.
You said,
Yeah.
to what do I think you know my child.
I'm not entirely sure I do, Mother Dearest.
I'm sorry.
Submit
Or that.
or pay the price.
Well, you
Or are
see,
you going to try and call your father here?
I don't think I need him for that. Because with how hard I have worked, I believe I'm fairly close to both of you.
Oh boy.
And I'd like to roll intimidation.
Oh boy.
Go for it.
Okay, that is a 38.
Just checking some things real quick. Okay.
I believe it's either a wisdom or a charisma save versus. I don't actually know.
I always thought it was opposing insight.
It's
It
an
could be.
insight.
Okay.
Which insight is wisdom?
Yeah.
Yes.
What was your total?
38.
Cool. She looks at you and just kind of, really? You're gonna push this? I'm gonna swat you down, boy.
As she just gives me that look,
Yeah.
but she doesn't try anything yet.
Not yet. She is aware that you're being aggressive, but she thinks you're still trying to end higher in her organization.
Mm-hmm. She's not quite sure where I'm standing entirely.
No, she's fully aware. She just...
The idea that you're increasing your area within her pecking order, not
Yes.
trying to put her in your pecking order.
Yes.
She is still egotistical enough that she does not believe you can believe you're stronger than her.
Mm-hmm.
She thinks you're playing word games.
Which I am slightly. But only slightly. Because, again, Grax is also egotistical enough to actually believe that he is.
So basically, we're doing the battle of the draconic egos.
Yes.
Very much so.
And Grax is smaller in size, but his ego is just as large.
Are you looking for a hair tie?
No. I have a hair tie. I don't know why I'm grabbing a pencil.
That's why I asked the question. To make you think.
Keep going.
You see, Mother Dearest, this isn't your plane.
No, it's not yours either anymore.
No, but I'm more solidified here. Physically, at least. You may have a higher worshipper count, but how do I put this delicately? Well, I think those worshippers would be better suited under me. Of course, I don't need your life for that.
As you said that, The white dragon zips by, snaps at you, misses. The black dragon hits you from behind and knocks your ass for
What did he roll?
a nat 20.
Okay, silvery barbs.
Fuck. I'm assuming you gave it to yourself.
Yes.
Because no one else is close enough.
No, nobody's even remotely close enough for that. Really, you should control your pests. And I'm going to
And she
cast.
snaps.
I'm going to cast on both of them. Hold monster.
Okay.
As they were
What's
trying
the
to attack
DC?
me. DC is 25. And
Okay.
I'll check to
White
see what.
fails,
I have to see what kind of save it is, sorry.
black succeeds.
It is a wisdom saving throw.
White fails, black succeeds.
Okay, so white is now paralyzed and is falling.
Yep. You see one of the 5 that isn't her, who went to attack him, suddenly just kind of like hit and drop.
Cool, I'm rushing over to hit it.
It's over the ocean.
And
I stop at the shore and pout.
We have a scroll of water walk.
yeah.
Cast it on. Technically, I have scroll sage, but yet somehow I'm illiterate.
Yeah. So
I would make you roll charisma checks to activate scrolls.
Okay.
yeah. So you see, Mother, your power's limited. It can't go any higher. However, mine's still growing. And if I'm already at your level, I will quickly surpass you. So I'm making you this deal. Submit, or I take your power by force.
She, like I said, she snapped, but now she busts out laughing. And you also see all of her heads inhale.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Are the bunnies in danger?
This is still a half mile.
Yeah, this
up.
is half a mile in the
Okay.
air.
Even her breath weapon.
Yeah, her
wouldn't
breath
be
weapon
able to
doesn't reach that
us.
No.
Just making sure.
Even straight under her, where the white is crashing into the ocean, her breath weapon can't reach there. And
Cool.
that's maybe a 1/10 of a mile.
So, 500 feet.
Yeah. It's... Her breath weapon is, like, I want to say 120 feet.
Yeah.
This is gonna hurt. You're immune to half this shit, but
I'm immune to most of it.
that said, does she ignore immunity?
Yeah,
Greater
120
God.
foot, 120 foot, 90 foot cone, 90 foot cone, 90 foot cone.
This resembles the time I brought Tiamat into a game, where she landed in front of the guy who'd been bragging that he'd been fooling her for like 6 games now, and had all of her champions on one side, she was standing in the other. Except in this case, she was in her elven form, making the guy wet himself as an elf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll.
Well, she's not breathing yet. She inhaled,
Right.
and it's initiative. Yes. I need to roll 6 times.
Yep. Because there are 6 dragons. 1 currently falling.
What is that? Give
Through hold
her-
monster.
That is,
Plummeting through the air because he's paralyzed. It's really going to hurt when he hits the water.
It depends on whether or not he's able to come free of it.
It's a wisdom save.
I understand.
White dragons aren't the wisest.
No, but they get like a high roll, like
It-
at 20 or something.
It's about the only way he's going to be able to break it.
Right, but if he is able to break it,
Yeah.
and gets and lower his speed a bit,
It won't hurt as much.
it'll hurt it exactly. That's my point. Is it? He's 500 feet in the air. That's 50 die 6, but he's only falling at what 60 feet per round.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll take a long time to hit
I
the
think.
ground. But it does accelerate 10 meters per
What
second
is
per
your
second.
initiative?
50.
You two.
Oh, I didn't realize we
We
were
did not
rolling
roll.
because we're way the fuck out there.
Yeah. No, y'all can snatch the ships and start running that way. Or water walk and sprint your way there. Because that might be faster for you.
51.
53.
Damn it!
I rolled the lowest this time. And that's because I,
rolled
didn't
a
use my
nat 20.
advantage.
Devin's like, I got him!
Wait. Hold on.
I don't care, I beat her, that's what matters.
Sorry. Let's go ahead and change that to a 60. For me.
I don't care, I beat her.
Fuckers!
So happy!
Because
Will not last.
because during this whole conversation, I'm hyping myself up so Inspiring Leader kicks in. You guys aren't in range, so it's only affecting
You go
me.
before all of the enemies.
So? That I
There's
I
no
am
way.
last
There's
in-
no way, even with these two, that they are one-shotting any of these.
No, I'm the one that gets to do that. Anyway, not the point here. My problem is that of the three of us, which are the only real initiatives that matter in Ferrix's mindset, I am still going last!
Yeah, because just
And
because
you rolled
Inspiring
what, a
Leader kicked in.
19?
I rolled a 17. 17 plus 34.
It's 51.
That's what I said I had.
Oh, I think, okay, yeah, I had a 53.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're mathing for a 53 when it was a 51? Good job, bud.
Well, I had a 51. Or
You had a
53.
53. Ah!
Anyway. You're up.
What are you clearing him for?
Because he's encouraging you guys.
He's a DM, he's supposed to encourage you.
That's not the point here.
Okay,
I'm
so
encouraging all of
I know
you people.
she's getting ready to do her breath weapon.
Yes.
How far away is she from me? Probably not very far.
90-ish feet.
Okay, so
Actually, it's closer to 80 feet.
okay, so she's in my range.
Yep.
Great. I fly up to her.
Okay.
And
You haven't tried casting on her yet, which
I
has
haven't.
been entertaining.
Uh-huh.
Did you ever get the feat? Sorry, I'm gonna derail this for just a second.
Yeah.
It's a something or another.
I'm gonna need a calculator, like an actual calculator, if we have one.
Just the one on my
Cell
phone.
phone.
Okay, I'm gonna need a cell phone with a calculator on it then. Because I'm trying to track a bunch of people.
Well, 5 dragons and a god.
Yeah.
I got one for you. Go
Thank
for
you.
it. It's the one that lets the charmed one. The devilish diplomat. Did you ever get that one? Damn.
No,
Did
and I
you
didn't
even
roll
roll
for
for
it. I
it?
didn't roll for it this time, so
Should have.
I should have.
Actually, I don't know why I'm closing that. I'm gonna need that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that one.
Because you were fastidious and you tend to clean up behind yourself.
I'm going to cast Foresight
Okay.
on myself.
You now have glasses.
No. So for the next 8 hours, I can't be surprised. I have advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws, and all other creatures have disadvantage on their attack rolls against me.
Okay. Cool.
And then as I get to her, by force it is. And that's my turn. Because foresight takes my action.
Cowabunga it is.
Cowabunga it is!
Mackenzie.
Okay, I am at the shore, presumably,
Yes.
staring longingly at this falling dragon like I want to kill it.
Yes.
Do you want to hold action until I can cast that on you?
Yeah,
Okay, so your hold action is as soon as it's cast, you're going to sprint out there.
absolutely.
To
Oh,
fight.
wait. Sorry, I had a thing. I could use an attack on a bonus action.
Okay.
So, before your turn, sorry.
I don't care.
So I get one attack on my turn as a bonus action.
Okay. It's your first attack.
It's my first and only attack. Which is... I didn't call to -5, so I don't get my +10. 34 to hit.
You have a great weapon.
I have a dagger.
The -5 + 10 to hit requires great weapon.
Huh.
From different feats.
Different feet.
Oh,
Different feat does the same thing for
Yeah.
light weapon.
Yep. I have martial weapon.
got it. I have a question.
Not martial.
Yeah,
what's
sorry.
the native of a
Weapon master thing.
Native what?
the native damage of the maul?
Of them all?
Because if I have my maul back,
Oh.
it does D10 now instead of 2d4. One of the enchantments.
Oh, that's, sorry, 35 to hit.
35 to hit? Yeah,
Yeah.
that hits.
Okay, so
D10 is the normal. For a medium. Cool. 2.4 has honestly got a better base damage, but it doesn't have as high of a peak damage.
Right. It does 5 damage generically. Yep.
so
I don't know.
Where yours would do 4
4.5.
normally.
4.5 versus 4 versus 5.
Yep.
Plus it's a higher max damage.
Do you want your things back while we're fighting?
Yes. Please.
31 from the dagger.
31?
Are you still
Yes.
processing or?
Yeah, I've got a whole bunch I haven't done, but
That's
I
just
do
the
have a
base
bunch that I
damage.
have
Yeah, I'm aware. I don't.
Hun.
What?
Oh, no.
Sorry.
He's
We could reach.
processing killing shit.
Yes. Because of Elemental Adept, she does not benefit from any of her resistances. Or if she has immunities, they are treated as resistance instead
Okay.
for elemental damage.
Then they're treated as resistance.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and reduce these automatically for you then.
Yeah. Because she's immune to cold, acid, fire, lightning, and poison, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
From non-magical.
She cannot be blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, poisoned, or stunned.
Okay.
Wait, she's immune to blunt damage from non-magical or blunt damage entirely?
Non-magical.
Non-magical.
Okay, I was about to say, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, 2 lightning damage.
2 lightning.
Yep, like I said, I'm automatically reducing these.
Okay.
1 acid,
1 acid,
3 poison,
3 poison,
3 fire,
3 fire,
and 1 cold.
1 cold.
Yep. Because of the lightning, she cannot take reactions until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
And because of the fire, she is now burning for
Okay.
a d6 at the start of her turn.
Okay.
This is the force damage. 16. Plus 2. 30 points of force damage.
1 second. Okay.
And she has to make a constitution saving throw.
Is that all your damage?
No, I still have my sneak attack.
Let me roll the damage first.
Now you're up like 735.
Oh shit, I didn't multiply any of these.
I'm dealing with it.
Okay.
I just need the base numbers.
24.
This is the crit pile of critical hit dice.
That's what I did. I have my normal damage in this little
And
cup.
83 sneak attack damage.
Am I critical in this one?
Multiply by 3.
Sorry, it's a very basic.
Okay.
You know what we should have done?
Not work. Right.
We should have brought one of our laptops.
Oh, and I didn't roll for my
So we
advantage
can
on the
almost
attack.
definitely open on it.
It's okay, I rolled the
I
same
have a
thing.
laptop. If that would be something he wants.
Well, he's currently focusing, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 die 8. So 1 die 10.
Okay, how many ones were there? There was 2 of them?
Yes.
Okay, how many 2s were there? 1?
Yeah. And then the other 2 were 3.
And then 2 3s.
Yeah.
And a 31 and a 30, correct?
30.
The last damage was 30.
The last damage was sneak attack.
Yes.
That doesn't get halved.
No, I'm asking, it was 30, correct?
No.
How much was it?
82.
82. That's what I needed. Thank you, sir. That goes there. Subtract 82, because that doesn't get. Joe, we need to wrap
Right.
for you.
Well, we can keep going for a while. I looked at the assignment, it's not long.
Okay.
You just let us know, though.
Yeah, just let us know, because this is going to be a long fight.
Yeah.
And if we're getting too much into your time that you need for schoolwork, we will pause the fight. I will write
we
down.
are going to have to do that at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, we could also pause it right here.
Question. When I ran out to the ocean and pouted, can I have cast Crown of Stars?
Yes,
Perfect.
I will have allowed that.
And then,
if you were using
yeah.
that initial turn to cast
Yes,
the
I'll
walk
do
on
that.
water, you would have felt the walk on water kick in.
Okay. So,
And
on
So
my-
on your turn, you can sprint.
okay. And the dragon hasn't hit the water yet.
No, this is all happening in the first 6 seconds of everything.
Right.
Yeah. So, with that,
Actually, I would say you're probably about
what's the save for
half a
curse
turn
spewing?
out onto the
What's the
water.
what?
at
Save
that
for
point.
curse spewing?
Okay, cool.
So,
I don't know.
what
if
is
I
One
have
that,
it.
the one that
Speed.
puts Bane.
Yeah.
If we were all out running.
You had that
save.
one.
All out running would be
Yeah.
I'm
60.
pretty sure that one
So
is
you're
Because
still-
your.
well, no,
or
30
it's
feet.
just a con
because
save
I
against
had to
your
cast on myself.
Against my spellcasting.
You
As far as
will-
I'm aware, yeah,
If you
for
had
me.
been
Okay.
moving, it would have been.
curse spewing.
Because running is
Wisdom.
4 times
Yeah,
4.
it just says must take a
Oh,
wisdom
okay.
saving.
So they'll move.
Okay, so
20?
120.
Okay. So yeah, you'd be 120 feet onto the water. You're about, I want to say, a quarter of the way out to where it is.
Okay.
So you're going to have to double move this turn to get close enough to spell attack,
Yep.
as long as you can hit 120.
Bonus spell, bonus attack for Crown of Stars. I'll have to check the range on Crown of Stars. I think it's 120, but I'm not sure.
We can choose to stop right here at the start of this. I know it is Joe's turn. I will put a tick mark next to you. I can write down Tiamat's health.
yeah, and she also has to make several saves.
Let's do
Let's
that.
go ahead and make
please.
those saves. How many saves do I need to make?
That's just for the women.
5.
Okay. First save.
I love
what
that
is
you're
it?
going to blow for one legendary
DC
saves.
14 con save.
Success.
Okay.
Second save.
DC 17 con save.
Success.
DC 15 wisdom save.
Ooh. Failure.
Okay, so
What is that?
for the next round, she is affected by silence, so if she would be able to cast spells, she can't this round.
Round. Silent.
A DC 25 Wisdom save.
How many more are there?
This one and then one more.
So, pick one.
And another, the red one will be the Wisdom save, and the light one will be the Con save, which is also a DC 25.
Okay. Both of those were DC 25s?
Yes.
That was
A Wisdom and a Con.
Wisdom. Math is a 22, so that's a fail.
Okay.
And
I don't have to.
the con is a 21.
Okay, so she'll get 1 point of exhaustion,
Okay.
and she's under the effect of Bane.
For the next round.
And
Wait.
Bane for a round.
Until the start of his next turn.
Until the start of my next turn. So, for the next round.
Consumptive burst doesn't do consumptive. It just does on a crit. It just does the consumptive burst, right? Or no, consumptive is a separate.
Yeah, they're
And
separate.
I forgot to add some d6s. How many sizes is she larger than me?
She is as big as you can get. So
Right, so
that's
she's a colossal?
I forget if it's colossal or
I think she's gargantuan.
Hold on.
I don't think she's
Monster
quite
size.
size colossal.
She is the
She's
biggest
big.
size. No, she's the biggest size you can get.
Isn't that gargantuan?
Her ego is actually one size higher than you can get.
Technically,
And my ego's just as large, but I'm much smaller than her.
I'm gonna look at.
It's just a
where's
larger
my dragons?
enlarged.
Thank you.
It's enlarged ego spell.
Yeah.
86. Dragons get up to. Gargantuan. So she would be one category above the gargantuan.
So colossal.
I don't get
Colossal.
this one.
So, large, huge,
Gargantuan.
gargantuan,
colossal.
colossal. So she takes an additional 4 d6s.
Okay. And that's multiplied as well.
Yes. She takes... I'm just telling you, I already multiplied 33 more points.
33 more points?
Yeah, it's already multiplied, so...
Oh, you already multiplied.
I already multiplied it for you. Because if I strike something that is larger than me with a dagger, for each size category that it is larger, I get an additional d6 of
Okay.
damage.
So, Joe is up to bat. I have the health written down. White is falling.
Yes.
Yes.
So, how far is it falling?
It won't stop falling until its turn, and its turn is after everybody but 2 of its side.
I can't really get to anything unless it's on the ground.
Yeah.
It will
Currently.
be. So it was a 1/10 of a mile up. In one round, it falls.
500. It was 500 feet. It falls, what, 60 feet around or something?
Ooh, it falls movement speeds
Yeah.
times 3.
So, 150 feet?
The first round, it falls its movement speed. Every round after that, it's multiplied
Yeah.
until it hits terminal velocity,
Okay, so what's its movement
which
speed?
is...
120.
Yeah.
So first round it went 120.
Yeah.
This round it'll go another 360, so a total of 480.
Yeah. Which should put it just in range. If you run out there with your turn, you could be within spell range.
Yeah. My turn.
Of your star.
I'll hold action until it gets within range, and then it's like 3d12 damage or
Yeah.
something. It's not.
Okay, but that's where we're going to call it this week. We're going to continue to fight starting immediately next week.
Nope, not next week. Devin and I are
Next
not available.
session,
Yes.
Next session. I
So,
apologize.
week after
It's-
next.
We'll start with me. That way we don't end up halfway through.
Yes.
Because there's a held action there, and it'll complicate
Yep.
things.
No, I have you as being up to bat. Dragon is falling. Damage done to her. Zach has gone. She is silent for a round, baned for a round, and exhausted by 1 point.
Yes.
That's going to change because we can keep hitting her with exhaustion. because
But
we all had a
that is a
weapon.
good stopping point so we don't overstay Joe's schooling.
Yes. And
Plus, I have homework that needs to be done too, so.
yeah,
I'm
I
just
don't.
glad we were able to get together this week. I needed it.
I think we all needed it.
I was.
Oh, I got +4 in insight.
We probably won't be here next week.
Yep, already said that.
Oh, okay.
Not next week, but we'll probably play the week after that.
Yeah.
So,
So.
all right. See everybody then.
Cool.